Oh, okay, I guess. If I can figure this thing out. Don't have any volume.
Yeah.
I'm not coming through our cans.
Good evening, and welcome to the Brookville Area High School 2025 Homecoming Ceremonies, celebrating the class of 2026. The Homecoming Committee would like to acknowledge and appreciate those people who make this event possible. Our Superintendent, Dr. Eric May, District Administration, including High School Principal Sean Beamer and Katie Straw, Dave Osborne and Patty Weaver, Bob Fiskus and his staff, Mel Thrush Photography, and our awesome teachers and staff for their time and efforts. With all of us working together, Homecoming in Brookville is an event to remember. And now, on with the show. At this time, we would like to introduce the reigning 2024 Homecoming Queen, Miss Jamison Colgan, and King, Mr. Colton Griffin. Jamison is the daughter of Laurel Colgan and sister to Michael. Jamison is currently attending BC3, majoring in nursing. Her favorite pastime is riding her horses and hanging out with Gavin. Her favorite VHS memory is going to all the wrestling matches with Corinne. Jamison is escorted this evening by the 2024 Homecoming King, Colton Griffin. Colton is the son of Becky Griffin and Craig Griffin. He is the brother of Wyatt. Colton is interviewing to pursue a career with the Carpenters Union. He enjoys spending time with family and friends, as well as hunting and fishing. Colton's favorite VHS memory is being under the Friday night lights with his buddies, Miss Jamison Colgan and Mr. Colton Griffin. Thank you for returning to your alma mater. We wish the best to both of you. Miss Guinevere Rose Lewis and Mr. Judah Killian Schiff are our carriers this evening. Guinevere is the sister to Avonlea, Sawyer, and Mariah, and the daughter of alumni Jake and Jenny Lewis. Gwenny enjoys jumping on the trampoline and playing with her cousins. She wants to be a teacher when she grows up. Her favorite color is pink, and her favorite food is pizza. Judah Schiff is the brother of Noah and Gabriel, and the son of Sean and Aaron, another Brookville alum. Judah enjoys riding his bike and swimming. When he grows up, he wants to be a trainer at SeaWorld. Judah loves to catch frogs. His favorite color is green, and favorite food is spaghetti. Guinevere Lewis and Judah Schiff. Thank you for joining us in tonight's activities. And now, we are pleased to introduce the 6 young ladies and gentlemen selected by the senior class as this year's homecoming court. Adele Doty. Adele Doty is the daughter of Marley and Jonathan Doty and is being escorted by her mother. Adele is involved in both the swimming and track team. At school, she is the student council president and involved in art, ecology, and humanities club, along with being a member of the Hope Squad. She will most miss eating lunch with her friends in Mr. Pete's room, and her favorite teacher is Mr. Provis. Her favorite childhood memory is having sleepovers with her friends on the trampoline. An unknown fact about Adele is that her biggest pet peeve is the sound of chewing, and her future plans include attending Penn State to study nutritional science. Her favorite color is pink, favorite season is fall, and favorite quote is, "Everything happens for a reason." Miss Adele Doty. Josh Samayan. Josh Samayan is the son of James Samayan and Jeff Samayan and is being escorted by his mother. Josh is a member of the basketball team and marching band. He is currently president of Med Club and treasurer for Youth and Government. Josh will most miss lunch table conversations, and his favorite teachers are Miss Wright and Mrs. Warner. His best childhood memory is attending Ag Progress Days with his brothers and grandparents. An unknown fact about Josh is that he values his time with friends and family more than anything. And his future plans include attending Penn State Barron, majoring in pre-med. His favorite color is green, favorite season is summer, and favorite quote is, "You either win or you learn," by Jalen Hurts. Mr. Josh Samayan. Addison Patton. Addison Patton is the daughter of Andrew Andrew Patton and Allison Kramer and is being escorted by her mother. Addison is a member of the soccer team. She is also the vice president of the club, in addition to being the National Honor Society historian and student council secretary. She will most miss seeing her friends every day and eating lunch in Mr. Pete's room. Her favorite teachers are Mr. Pete and Ms. Wright. Her best childhood memory is her Halloween parties with her friends. An unknown fact about Addison is that her favorite animals are her cats, and her future plans include furthering her education and playing soccer while she does so. Her favorite color is sage green, favorite season is summer, and favorite quote is, "Find someone who grows flowers in the darkest parts of you," by Zach Bryan. Miss Addison Patton. Ty Fiskus. Ty Fiskus is the son of Jed and Jenny Fiskus and is being escorted by his mother. Ty is a member of the cross-country and track team. Ty will most miss messing around with his friends every day, and his favorite teachers are Mr. Pete, Mr. Yard, and Mr. Murdoch. His best childhood memory is playing flag football in the backyard. A little known fact about Ty is that he did not want to run cross-country or track when going into 7th grade, and his future plans include running at a 4-year university while studying kinesiology. Ty's favorite color is blue, favorite season is Chapter 1, Season 6-7, and his favorite quote is, "Do you hate losing more than you enjoy winning?" by Michael Phelps. Mr. Ty Fiskus. Kata Yoder. Kata Yoder is the daughter of Sarah Yoder and is being escorted by her mother. Kata is a member of the soccer, basketball, and track team. At school, she is involved in student council as well as art and drama clubs. She will most miss getting on Scott Park's nerves during 8th period tax class, and her favorite teachers are Mr. Park and Senorita. Her favorite childhood memory is becoming a big sister. An unknown fact about Kata is that she fell out of a 2nd-story window when she was in kindergarten, and her future plans include attending IUP to study physical activity and sports sciences while also playing soccer. Her favorite color is black, favorite season is summer, and her favorite quote is, "Life is like a box of chocolates. You'll never know what you'll get," by Forrest Gump. Miss Kata Yoder. Camden Means. Camden Means is the son of Robert Michelle Means and is being escorted by his mother. At school, Camden is the president of BLA, vice president of Youth Endowment National Honor Society, treasurer for the class of 2026, and parliamentarian of the Humanities Club. He is involved in numerous other clubs here at the high schools. He will most miss chicken mashed potatoes on Wednesday, and his favorite teachers are Mr. Oshkissel and Mr. Province. His best childhood memory is being stood up by Corinne for their first date in 2nd grade. A little known fact about Camden is that he goes to Southern School about 3 times a week, and his future plans included attending Vassar College in New York, majoring in biology and career path. His favorite color is forest green, favorite season is fall, and favorite quote is, "Become a self-sufficient young man and don't worry about it, I'm going to make you happy," by Mr. Tosh. Mr. Camden Means. Corinne Sire. Corinne Sire is the daughter of Brett Amber Sire and is being escorted by her father. She is the vice president of the class of 2026 and student council and is president of the Ecology Club. She is also involved in numerous other clubs at the high school. Corinne will most miss seeing her friends every day, and her favorite teachers are Mrs. Warner, Mr. Province, Senorita, and of course, Mrs. Sire. Her favorite childhood memory is Christmas at her grandma's house. A little known fact about Corinne is that she used to be a Boy Scout, and her future plans are to attend Penn State and double major in biomedical engineering and Spanish. Her favorite color is purple, favorite season is fall, and favorite quote is, "Say whatever you feel, be where you are." Luke Burton. Luke Burton is the son of Melinda Rice and Adam Burton and is being escorted by his mother. He is a member of the golf, basketball, and baseball team. At school, Luke is secretary of the senior class and National Honor Society and the historian of youth environment. He is also a member of the student council, FBLA, and Bio Club. He'll most miss spending time with the boys and his little brother, and his favorite teachers are Mrs. Warner, Senorita, Mrs. Ludwig, and of course, Ms. Rice. His favorite childhood memory is playing sports in backyard with. An unknown fact about Luke is that he enjoys building Legos, and his favorite set is the Statue of Liberty because he bought it in New York City. His future plans include attending college and joining an Army ROTC program while pursuing a degree in accounting. Luke's favorite color is dark green. His favorite season is the end of fall, and his favorite Bible verse is John chapter 13, verse 7. You do not realize now what I am doing, but later you will understand. Lastly, he wants to say thank you to Mr. Deemer and the entire Brookville staff for making school as fun as possible. Mr. Luke Burton. Gabrielle West is the daughter of Jason Snyder and Douglas West and is being escorted by her mother. Gabby is a member of the volleyball, swim, and softball team. At school, she is involved in German club, and her favorite teachers are Mr. Spitzer and Mr. Providence. Gabby will most miss seeing her friends and family in school. Her best childhood memory is when her mom brought her cat Bud home. A little known fact about Gabby is that she still has her green baby blanket, and her future plans include being a labor and delivery nurse. Her favorite color is green, favorite season is summer, and her favorite quote is, if you see someone without a smile, give them yours, by Dolly Parton. Miss Gabrielle West. Glad Blake is being escorted by he is a member of the golf and baseball team. He most missed lunch with his friends and making a skit in Spanish class. And his favorite teachers are Mr. B and Mr. Providence. An unknown fact about Glad is that he collects comic books, and his future plans are to attend a 4-year university majoring in management. Glad's favorite color is navy blue, favorite season is summer, and favorite quote is, with great power comes great responsibility. By Uncle Ben. Lastly, Glad says, go Raiders! Mr. Glad Blake. Samantha Whitling is the daughter of Sam and Reggie Whitling and is being escorted by her father. Sam is a member of the golf, volleyball, basketball, and track teams. At school, she is involved in National Honor Society as well as art and
I know. I wish I could
and her
see
favorite
her
teachers are Mr. Posh Fishel and
Yeah,
Mr.
no, my other
She will
daughter.
most miss her best friends and school.
And my
Her favorite
other
childhood
grandson.
memory is getting her first dog for Christmas after begging her parents and moms. A little known fact about Sammy is that she is a pro at Just Dance, and her future plans are to attend college to become an optometrist. Her favorite color is purple, favorite season is basketball season, and favorite quote is, you are only as pretty as you act. Miss Samantha Whitman.
I hope she wins.
Sam Crew. Sam Crew is the son of Tom and Herbert Crew, and is being escorted by his mother. He is a member of the football and track team. At school, Sam is a member of the council.
I was just
hanging out and making memories with his friends. Sam's favorite teachers are Mrs. Garvey and Mrs. Perico. His best childhood memory is playing football in the backyard with his brothers. A little known fact about Sam is that he enjoys reading, and his future plans include attending IUP, nursing with the ultimate goal of becoming a nurse anesthetist. Sam's favorite color is yellow, his favorite season is fall, and his favorite there is no gray area. Like men, life is black and white, yes or no, by Coach Mo. Mr. Sam Crew. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2025 Brookville Area High School Homecoming Tour. And now, the results of the 2025 Brookville Area High School Homecoming.
Oh my God.
The 2025 homecoming first runner-ups are first runner-up King, Josh Lyon. First runner-up Queen, Samantha Whitling. And the 2025 homecoming king is Ty Fiskus. And the 2025 homecoming queen is Gabrielle West. Congratulations to all this year's homecoming candidates. We wish you each much success in your future endeavors. Thank you so much.
You made the court anyway.
It's all coming off.
Oh, I know where I'm going. I don't know right now.
I think we should just try.
Thank you.
1, 2. What do we need me to do? Testing 1, 2. Testing. Having some technical difficulties. Trying to work out, guys. So out there, Blue Nation. Rib, do you got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
You got me?
Yeah, I do.
You got Chad?
I got you. Yep. I don't know what we're doing otherwise.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Testing 1, 2. Testing. Testing 1, 2. Testing.
Here, you listen to it on here to see like if it's coming through the cans or. Everybody, you want to talk a little bit?
What's that?
You want to talk?
Yeah. Check. Welcome to Brookville Aerie High School.
What if it's coming from this?
This out.
Yeah, just pull that out. Put it in there.
All right. National anthem's done. Still having some technical difficulty trying to switch over here. Waiting to see how it comes through here. Ben Fiskus is working on it. Hopefully we can fix the problem here. And what's that? Yep. Yeah. All right. Thank you. All right, we should be good, guys.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Brookville Area High School. Homecoming festivities just wrapped up, and we're getting ready for kickoff here. Port Allegany's already taken the field, and we're waiting for our Brookville Blue Raiders as they huddle up in the end zone. We wait for them to storm on so we can get underway here. And
wow, that's nice.
If you missed our show at the top, Port Allegany comes in 6-0, and they're led by Aiden Bliss, who me and Chad talked about in depth at the top of the show. He comes in with over 1,000 yards rushing. Was it 14 touchdowns, Chad, I believe it was?
He has been in the end zone 14
times in 6 games. Port Allegany is, I guess, what you would call an offensive juggernaut. They come in averaging about 50 points a game, and on the other side of that, they only give up about 14 points a game. I think it's actually closer to 16. Raiders coming off a big win up in Countersport last week, 41-20. Colgan threw 4 touchdown passes to pace them, and they're on a little bit of a 2-game winning streak. Is they got a big challenge tonight here, taking on the Port Allegany Gators.
And before anyone from the Bliss family comes up to correct us, I'm going to add 142 yards through the air and another 3. So he's actually found pay dirt 17
times. Impressive. As Chad mentioned at the top of the show too, Port Allegany coming off. They played in the state final playoff game last year.
Yes.
And so there's a lot of experience on that sideline over there in big games. And like Chad mentioned, they're not going to be in awe of the homecoming festivities here at the Wigwam. So they're gonna come out trying to fire on all cylinders, and it's going to be imperative for the Raiders tonight to I don't know if you can necessarily stop Aiden Bliss, but you certainly need to try to slow him down.
You know what they may be impressed by, though, is tonight's officiating crew.
I can imagine they will. I saw Pasternak on there, so it can't be all bad.
No. We got the A class here. We got David Blair, who's the state rules interpreter, not the district, not the county, not the regional, the state.
Impressive.
Ryan Pasternak, one of the up-and-coming better young officials in both football and baseball.
Absolutely.
Dr. Bill Harkins, if you got a toothache, give Dr. Bill a call. Bud Bufano, working in his 56th year as an official.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is a crew.
It is a crew. John Woods and JJ Tabone to fill this group out. Mr. Nice. Woods, a seasoned veteran himself, and looks like he could probably put the pads on and do his own damage, even at the ripe age of 49.
Yep. Brookville did win the toss, and they are going to receive the opening kickoff here. So the Raiders are going to be on offense to start this game, and points are going to be at a premium. So it's impressive that it's imperative that they put drives together and get paid off at the end. And that's been a little bit of a struggle against better teams this year, as at times they've done well moving the ball between the 20s, but once they get down inside the 20, they've kind of stalled a little bit, whether it's been penalties, turnovers, whatever the case may be. So tonight, points are going to be a big necessity for the Raiders if they're going to stay in this game.
They got to find a way to shorten the game.
Absolutely.
Shorten the game. Take their time snapping the ball.
Keep Bliss off the field. So, well, better get my glasses on. Number 10, Jared Funk, getting set to kick off. And Brookville in the last couple games has done well in the kick return game. Parker Kellgren has a punt return and a kick return in the last couple games. And he goes high and tight, and he tries to sidestep a guy, but he's going to be brought down there at the 25-yard line. And that's where the Raiders are going to start their drive.
A little ironic that we have Port Allegany visiting on Archery Eve. A lot of orange over there in the stands, being safe early, for the ride home. Making sure everybody knows if running speed beef, as Kurt Lewis and Billy Blake refer to him as.
That ball's actually spotted just about the 26-yard line. Colgan going out of the gun. Krug to his left. Here's the snap, and there's going to be 5 quick ones right off the bat on the hard count. So that's going to shorten it up to a 1st down and 5, as it'll be pushed out to about the 31-yard line.
Isaac Postlethwaite giving the Raiders free stuff here to start as they find themselves in a 1st and 5.
Brookville stays in the same formation. They got trips at the top in a bunch. Colgan out of the gun. Here's the snap from Anzinger, and he's going to screen this out. And he's got a blocker on the outside, and he's going to have the 1st down out over the 35 to the 36. That's going to move the chains for the Raiders.
Coach Park said one of the weaknesses, and there isn't many, but if there is something to dissect on the Port Allegany tape, is they don't tackle very well.
And that's right out of the mouth of Coach Scott Park.
So if anybody's upset, I have his address and his cell number. You can comment in the bottom of the YouTube channel. I'll get to you about 10 p.m. tonight.
Right.
Address those cards and letters to Doe Drive.
Lights are on all the time, but he's never home.
They move trips to the bottom of the screen. Here's the snap from Hansinger. And they're going to screen this to the other side. Low throw, picked up by Freeman. And they're going to say incomplete as it hit the ground. Freeman tried to sell it hard, but referee was having none of it.
Bufano quick on the call. He ran all the way out to the numbers to give the pat on the ground as if that ball did touch. I can't believe he got back off of one knee. Nice call by Bud.
So that is going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Ball spotted at the 37-yard line of Brookville. And Brookville really doesn't want to set themselves up too much behind the sticks like this.
Got to score points here. We can't be punting this ball away here. We got to at least milk some clock and put a drive together here.
Clock stopped with 11:05. They hand off to Krug up the middle, but Krug bounces off one guy, falls forward, and I think he just got back to the line of scrimmage. Shag, no gain on this play. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10.
Aiden Bliss there just hovering over the middle. He is an imposing figure there, number 31. He brings the lumber on the defensive side of the ball. You can only imagine what it's going to be like trying to tackle him with a football.
This time they go twins. Snap to Krug. He's going to roll out to his left, and too much pressure, and he's going to be drugged down. That's number 52, Gavin Moses, on the sack for Port Allegany. And they're going to lose about 10 on that, so that's going to bring up a 4th down and 20. And the Raiders are going to be forced to punt.
The seas kind of parted there, and he just went right between, walked on water, and made the sack.
I see what you did there. That was good. Yeah.
Well, it's not as good as your advertisements, but.
Jaden Moraz on the kick. And his patented roll and kick, and good wood on this one.
Smokes.
Ball's going to hit, and it's going to take a Brookville bounce as this is going to roll down inside the 20, down to about the 17-yard line. Great punt. Yeah. That'll flip field position.
He punts better rugby in it than he does straight on. At Coudersport, that's all he did was punch straight on.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and they were decent, but they're not like.
Any reason behind the change? Because he's been doing rugby all year long. They just want to see what it looked like?
I have no idea. I was a little bit surprised when it was. I thought Brookville did a pretty good job doing what they needed to do, and especially the second half, getting all those young guys. all that playing time the whole second half.
Phil Hart's going to roll out looking to throw, and he's going to throw number 8. That's Nick Wilfong, and Wilfong streaks down the middle of the field. He's going to be caught from behind there by, we'll get a number on that. Was that Maurice?
Yeah, it was
Dante Mori on the Hazen Assassin on the tackle, but not before the Raiders are gashed for a huge gain on the throw from Phil Hart to Wilfong.
Everybody okay with me dimming the lights here?
Yeah.
No, it's a little bit more romantic, I guess.
Dinner's not ready yet, but I can't see off the glass. Sound like Bill Rafferty. Off the glass, a kiss.
There's the handoff to Bliss. Bliss tripped up, man. A short gain on there. So good job by the Raiders defense to shut that down after a gain of about 3. That'll bring up 2nd down and 7 inside Raider territory down to the 30. We got 8:52 left in the first quarter. No score.
76.
Raiders did pick up a first down on their first possession, but big sack put the end of that drive, and this is where we're at. Port Allegany with a 2nd down and 7. Phil Hart under center. They go right back to Bliss. Bliss with one cut, and he's going to have the first down, and he's going to take this down right about the 20-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10. And I got to be honest with you, Chad, he just put a foot in the ground, and he was 6 yards downfield before you knew what happened.
That's a large change of direction for a large mammal.
Yep, there's going to be you're going to let him get it back on side. Phil Hart out of the gun. Bliss dots. Oh, high snap.
Soft
Phil Hart
bounce.
rolls out of it, and he's going to be sacked for a big loss. Is it Aaron Turner on the sack for Brookville?
So, something we touched upon with Phil Hart, he watched a lot of the playoffs last year. He had no problem putting the ball in the air. When you have a running back like Bliss and you got to stick 8-9 bodies in the box, you got to pick your poison.
Right. Yeah. So they're going to go right back to the air. Phil Hart drops back. He's flushed out of the pocket. He's rolling. He's got a guy. It's back to Wilfong. Wilfong in the middle of the field, and he's going to be stopped short of the 20 down to about the 21-yard line. So this is going to bring up a 3rd down and 11. So big down here coming up.
3rd down 11.
Although this deep in the territory, you're probably going to have to stop them on 2 downs here. I don't think they're going to kick a field goal. Raider student section coming alive. This time Phil Hart sets up under center, and they're going to go to Bliss.
Bring it on back.
Yeah, Bliss is going to be brought down shy of the 15, but we got a flag on the play, and usually in the vicinity of holding. You think, Chad?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mr. Hare or Mr. Blair is going to tell us that's against the rules.
Number 50 in the offense.
Yeah, Tristan Kaiser, senior, decided he was going to try and cheat on that play.
Yeah, and
And he got caught.
it did not pay off. So that's going to bring the down and distance back to the 21 at the 31-yard line. 6:35 left in the first quarter, no score. Port Allegany with a 3rd and long.
A 0 for 0 cancel out on first drives would be a win for the Raiders, I'd say.
Absolutely. No doubt. Phil Hart under center. Bliss. We're going to fake the handoff to Bliss on the play action. Phil Hart steps up. He goes downfield. And well defended there by the Raiders. Is that Porter?
Yeah. Oh, boy. I'm going to say when you slow that down, that contact may have occurred prior to the ball arriving. But you know what? They're not going to call New York because they're not going to answer the phone. So we're going to play on. It's 4th down.
Yep. And let's see what Port Allegany. They're kind of in no man's land here.
No, they're in Bliss land is what they are.
I'd probably watch screen to Bliss.
Play action to Wilfong.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're set up to punt.
I don't buy this.
Shaq
Looks
selling.
like a direct snap here to somebody. No, low snap.
It is a fake.
Phil Hart looking to throw, and he's got nowhere to go with it. He steps up,
Oh, no.
and somebody needs to make a tackle here. And
No way.
They-
He's short.
He's short.
He's a yard short.
boy, he's close, way
Oh,
closer than he should be.
boy.
Holy cow.
Oh, boy. What is it? First down, red, blue. Okay.
All right.
Wow.
Boy, Raiders with a big stop.
Jeez. Oh, my.
So,
Got to give him credit. Bend, but don't break, I guess.
Shaq found something on film there. He saw it tell.
it's like back in the 80s watching Penn State play Rutgers. Rutgers have 500 yards offense, but nothing past the 20. Here's the snap to Colgan. He's going to screen this out to Freeman. Freeman looking to get loose, but sure tackling there by Port Allegany. He's going to drop him for about a yard loss, and that's
You
going to
know
bring
what
up a
time
second
it is.
You
and
know what
11.
I'm thinking?
It's Fox.
You want to turn up some foxes?
Yeah, that's right.
What did the fox say? Because the Port Allegany Gators seem to be pretty hyped to jump that bubble there.
Especially when it's thrown to Hayden Freeman.
Just call this the Jason and Jeannie here.
Yep. It's been all screens and one run up the middle so far for the Raiders. Bliss looking to blitz here as he picks a hole. Yep, and they find Porter over the middle, and he's going to take this out close to the 19-yard line. It's going to bring up let's call it a third and about 3.
Manageable.
Oh, I'm going to take it out to the 20, so let's make this a 3rd and 2. Good completion there.
Yeah.
So Colgan, it looks like if the middle obviously is going to be gutted there, he's going to try and expose it with a quick pass. It was a nice look there to Porter. And there's going to be a first down.
And that's going to be first down Raiders on the encroachment call.
Is that postal weight again? Is that 60?
Port Allegany is
That was Jackson Young, the junior opposite end there.
they are very anxious to get to Colgan.
I wonder what he did or said.
I don't know. The Colgan name carries a big weight up in Port Allegany. No doubt about it.
I think there's some land disputes back in the 70s.
They're going to hand off to Krug. Krug finds a seam, and he's got a little hole up the middle.
Hang on to the football.
All right.
Track down there from behind by number 60. That's Carter. Oops, wrong one. Isaac Postlethwaite on the tackle, but not before Krug rips off a big one out close to midfield at the Raider 48-yard line, 1st and 10.
Remember when their guy put a foot in the ground and changed direction? We have one too.
I'll tell you what, Krug is quick, and he good burst going up the middle.
Yeah.
Although it's pretty impressive that Postlethwaite caught him on the backside like that. So
I think the corner helped turn him back in. I think if you let him go, it's up the hash is a different
well,
story.
they go right back to Krug, and he weaves his way forward, crosses the 50 down to the Port Allegany 46-yard line. Brookville continues to milk clock here as we got about 3:40 left in the first quarter. No score.
Nosker has zero sympathy. He says that's why we run hills. And it's 63 degrees out.
Brookville's going to go trips at the top of your screen. Freeman by himself down here at the bottom. Krug set up as the sidecar to Colgan's left. Here's the snap from Anzinger. Oh, they're going to change plays. As again, Colgan was looking for that jump off sides. Here's the snap. They go right back to Krug up the middle. He weaves his way forward, and he's going to have another first down.
I'll tell you what's happening, and I don't know if it's by design on port side or if our tackles are really getting a nice job of push out. They're creating that middle for our guys to actually have some look there.
Boy, Shaq, I think they shorted him a yard on that.
Did.
So instead of we're going to have a 3rd and short 1 coming up here.
Yeah, like his
He was half his body was across the.
the 38.
Yeah. So, all right. Well,
I thought the ball fell on the 39 almost.
Raiders going a bunch at the top. They're going to go right back to Krug. Postlewaite was there. This time Krug does work his way forward, and he is going to have the first down out over the 40 down to about the 37, and that's going to be a fresh set of downs with 2:21 left in the first quarter.
You could make the argument that Trent Colgan has made some really large steps over the last couple weeks. I would hate to say that that may be lockstep with that offensive line. They have really started to gel and understand, what their job is. Now, does it last? Because that's been the next thing is they tend to fade a little bit because they're playing so much football on both sides.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, I think the biggest thing the last 4 weeks is the fact that we got Ainsinger back, and then you were able to move Rahala to guard, so – and it was also the same time we moved.
We got it back.
Brookville recovered, but they're going to lose a couple on this. Is Freeman fighting for a couple extra yards, took a pretty good thump, and ball came loose. But that's going to bring up a second down and about 12.
It was also the same time we put Krug back in the backfield, too.
Right.
So I think it's a combination of both. I mean, it's easier to block when you got guys that can get to that hole real quick.
Right.
Well,
yeah, you don't have to sit there and hold the thing open for 10 seconds. You got a guy takes the hand off, and
he's fastest,
through.
Of everybody was on the track team last year, he had the fastest start. He's the fastest out of the block.
Oh, I mean, we've known that for years. I mean, you just have to watch him run the bases. I mean,
I'd like to see that again.
Yeah, me too.
I'm asking Santa.
Oh, Krug goes airborne here, and he gets right back to the original line of scrimmage. So that's going to bring up a third down and 10. Time continues to wind as we're just about at the end of the first quarter here.
This is a win, boys.
Yep. Looks like we're going to, no worst case scenario, go scoreless into the second
Broadcaster
quarter.
jinx. Thanks, Ribeye.
Bliss pointed back at him. Did you see that, chat?
No.
So he came up the line, and Colgan pointed, and then Bliss pointed right back at Colgan. A little gaming shit.
Oh, that was early.
Flag.
Good throw and catch there on the slant to Freeman.
That was early.
Colgan hit him right in the numbers.
That was almost, I think, the same exact timing in the end zone on Phil Hart's ball to the end zone. We'll call that even. Yep.
We'll take that trade.
That is the end of the first quarter. Nothing is your score. Brookville is going to come back with a 4th and 2 at the Port Allegany 30-yard line when we come back. So we'll take a quick break. We'll come back to the Wigwam for second quarter action. You're listening to and watching Brookville Raider football on Blue Nation Network.
If you're looking for a bigger house,
I know someone. Or if you need to downsize, I know someone.
Maybe you want to move to the country.
I know someone. Or maybe you want to move in town. I know someone.
I'm Heather Castellan, now with eXp Realty. Whatever your real estate needs are, I have you covered. You can check out all of the area's listings at exprealty.com or call me at 715-4103.
I know someone.
All right, we're back, guys.
All right, we're back for second quarter action, and this second quarter is brought to you by some of our great sponsors, and like Heather Castellan, EXPN Realtor, Brookville Chamber of Commerce, Devil's Barbecue, Mac Metal Sales Incorporated, K&T Supply Incorporated, Wilson's Woodshed, Laurel Eye Clinic, Ace Hardware. All these great sponsors come together to bring you Brookville Raider football, and we'll talk more about them as we get through the evening. But right now, Raiders face with a big 4th and 3 at the Port Allegany 30-yard line. And Colgan going out of the gun.
No one's on Porter.
Does he see it?
Unless one's baiting him.
Yeah, I think he's trying to jump that. Sneaky Gator.
Ooh.
Gator needs his gat.
And they go to Krug. Krug bounces off a guy. Oh, and he just kind of.
He just didn't see the outside.
No. And he's going to be stopped short. And Port Allegany is going to take over on downs at about the 29-yard line. So both teams get deep in each other's territory, but come away with 0 points. So
hey, I got a couple fun facts here to share for you guys
all right.
tonight. So
I like fun facts.
Let's start here. kick returns for TDs. One guy I'm thinking about that helps us out is Billy Blake. In 1988, 75-yard kick return for a touchdown against Shannock Valley. And our announcer, Dan Murdoch, in 1990 had a 77-yard kickoff return for a touchdown for against Red Bank Valley.
How about that?
If you watch the film on Blake, though, now mind you, it's 8mm. There's a clear hold at the 15. I mean, clear as day.
Is it that old timey footage? It looks like he's running real fast and it's playing like
yeah, yeah. That I have a copy of it. If you want to come over and watch it,
Phil Hart on the carry on the keep, and he's gonna have get about 10 yards. That's gonna make it first down. Port Allegany at their own 39. This time they go to Bliss.
Another hold.
Yeah, and Bliss takes us out close to the 45, but we got flags on the play. Excuse me, that was not Bliss. That was Valou on the carry.
I like this because I feel like if there's one thing that I think this is a chalk block.
That's 15.
I feel like there could be more holding, and I feel like some of the teams in this district are actually teaching that because they feel like they're only going to get caught once every 8-9 times. You know what I'm saying? So I like the fact that they're watching that interior line. Of course, I'm a lineman, so I'm partial to that. But I'm just saying I like it.
Yeah, I don't doubt that there may be a coaching aspect to it. But I'll say the other thing: doing the JV games, the junior high games that I do, blocking it's just kids just gravitate towards holding. You know what I mean? It's just easier.
Sure. But big first down and 25 coming up here. Now, Bliss, he's got the hole, and he's going to get tripped up there by the Hazen Assassin. Number 14 is Bliss. Did he get back to it? No, he's going to be a little bit shy of the original line of scrimmage, so 2nd and 12 coming up.
What do they have him listed at? 215.
Wow.
That's a lot of mass.
Is that what he wrestled last year?
No, I think he wrestled heavier.
Yeah, he wrestled 189.
Did he really?
Yeah.
It's like you know nothing about wrestling, Ben.
Port Allegany goes tripped. Another high snap. Bliss steps through, runs away from a tackle, spins through another one, gets out over the 50, and just keeps churning as he gets down to the Brookville 41-yard line, 42-yard line. Jeez, what a run by Bliss.
Would that have been out of necessity, though, Ben, because of the Young brothers?
Well, there was only one Young last year. Then Neely wrestled heavyweight.
Did both Young boys not wrestle?
Well, one graduated the year before.
Oh, I thought they were I'm sorry. I thought
they weren't
okay.
twins. No.
We go right back to Bliss, and he's met this time. Good penetration by the Raiders as they're going to stop him for about a 2-yard loss.
Donnie's flying.
Yeah,
around.
the Hazen Assassin, he must have had a bad day.
Or a Celsius.
We're getting decent. We're getting decent pressure from our D line to kind of playing on that side of the ball. If we can do that, that's a big plus.
It's like the Hazen Assassin needs a new pair of gator skin boots. Phil Hart rolling out, a little bit of pressure. Oh, boy, nice throw. As he's going to hit Wilfong again. And that's going to be a first down inside the 25, down to about the 22.
I watched that deep into November last year as they went on their state run, and he has an absolute cannon, and he's one of those kids, much like Trent, he throws it better when his feet are moving.
Boy, that thing was right on the money on a rope, too. Boy, nice throw.
I wonder if he plays baseball. Do you know?
We never play them in baseball.
Yeah, I've never had anything to do with Port Allegany. This time they go jet sweep to Wilfong. They look like they had two guys in motion.
Yeah, let him score.
Yeah. So Wilfong's going to score on the jet sweep, but this is going to come back. Sorry, Aiden, you can't have two guys moving at the same time. That's illegal.
Hey, reminder tomorrow, you guys, Joel Burton will be participating in his second round of the 2A Boys District 9 Championship down at the Punxsutawney Country Club. So congratulations for him qualifying for the second round. That was this past Monday.
Freshman. Yeah, coming off an 81
Yes.
at Punxsutawney Country Club. I don't know how many of you guys have had the opportunity to play Punxsutawney, but it's not an easy course. For a 15-year-old kid to get out there and shoot an 81 is pretty impressive.
And there's no mulligans or foot wedges down there.
And then Sammy Neal will be taking the girls' D9 championship is Monday at the Pinecrest Country Club. So
she gets her little home course advantage.
Good luck to her. She's having a great year.
Yeah, Bliss
for
gets
a freshman too.
Bliss gets skinny as he gets through a hole there, and he takes it down to the 20. So that is going to bring up a second down in about 7.
Congratulations to the volleyball team too for securing a spot in the KSAC playoffs and with a win over Union Tuesday night, I believe, and taking Clarion all the way to 5 sets.
They had a barn burner last night.
Yeah. A little home cooking over there, too, from what I heard.
Speaking of volleyball, let's go next week on Monday night.
Direct snap to Bliss, but nothing happened, and he's going to lose at least a yard on that. And that's going to bring up a big third down.
Who knifed through there?
Looked like maybe that was Zach Phillips.
Oh, Wilson. Up to it again.
Let's see what we got here.
You know what we could use?
A spotter?
Well, a spotter would be nice, but right next to that, almost as desirable, is a handoff to Phillips going the other way.
Oh, that would be huge.
Think we could dial one of those up?
Yeah. Bliss sets up to the right. They fake the handoff. Phil Hart rolls away from that. Oh man.
Flag.
Oh, boy.
He connects for the touchdown, but let's check the flag here.
That's coming back.
Who threw that?
Another big hold. Boy, oh boy, these are just drive killers for Port Allegany. But again, maybe there's a reason you score 50 points a game. So 3rd and 20 coming up here. Is this really puts them behind the sticks now. 7 minutes left in the first half. No score. So the longer this goes on, it plays into Brookville's hands a little bit longer. Phil Hart out of the gun, looking to throw, drops straight back. Now he's going to roll to his right, flushed out of the pocket. Oh, and he almost goes down. Still looking to throw, goes end zone, and he's out of bounds.
Good call.
That's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's
and
a hell of a throw, though.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
That's a great throw.
Holy crap. The fact that he even had a chance to get that there. Holy smokes.
So 4th down and 20. 4th down and 19. 7:05 left. And let's see what Port Allegany decides to do here. More than likely, you're going to be looking for them. They're going to try to throw the ball here. But, guys, Brookville's done a good job getting in the backfield, chasing Phil Hart around. I mean, he's done a good job eluding it, but he's forcing throws downfield. And Phil Hart again out of the gun, drops straight back looking to throw. Good.
Oh, no.
He's going to have the first down as he bounces out over the 10 down to the 8, and that's just a good piece of running by Brennan Philhart, and that's going to set up a 1st and goal for Port Allegany as Brookville had a big chance to stop him, get the ball back, and Philhart just did a good job running the football there.
Might not be a bad idea to get a timeout here and give your guys a blow because they
and they go right back to Bliss, and Bliss is going to take this in, and Port Allegany is going to go up 6-0 with 6:31 left in the first quarter. Send a thank you out to Molly Haney, Premier Accounting and Payroll Services, for being a sponsor and managing accounting for Blue Nation Network, Elite Heating and AC, Fox's Pizza, Brookville Aerie 983 FOE, Restorative Medi Spa, Premier Counseling and Consulting, Plyler's Carwash and Laundromat, Spitzer, Chevy, GMC, Cadillac, and Subaru of DuBois out at the Blinker Parkway, and Advantage Remediation Services. So a lot of new sponsors we got coming on board every week, and we're glad to have them around.
Next week, volleyball. We'll get back to that real quick. Monday, Brockway comes to town, 5 p.m. start. Thursday, 10-9, Ridgeway comes to town. And then next Saturday on the 11th, the volleyball team's at CO. Cross country is tomorrow. They are at Ridgeway. Tuesday, Corn City comes to town. And then next Saturday, they are at Rocky Grove.
All right.
Soccer. Big soccer week. Tomorrow, the girls go to Kernsville at 10 a.m. The boys are at home at 10 a.m. On Monday, all three junior high girls and boys take on Keystone. Those are at 3:30, 5, and 7.
Hey, Shaq, the Blue Nation Network is going to be live on Monday for all 3 soccer games. So that's
okay. Good. There, you heard it right there.
Who's doing the call on those 3?
Well, we're not sure right now.
Holy smokes!
And Tuesday,
right now, it sounds like me and Trisha.
Oh boy, you might need an IV.
Tuesday, all 3 soccer teams are in action again here at Brookville against Red Bank, same times. And then Thursday, all 3 soccer teams are at St. Mary's.
Wow.
Next week.
It is a big soccer week.
So that takes care of golf, cross-country, soccer, and volleyball. The only one we haven't gone over is what football has next week.
Boy, if you're a soccer fan, you sure are going to get your kicks this week.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Hey now. There's a kick by poor Allegany. Picking up by Calgren. Calgren jogging out to the side. He's looking for a place to cut. Cuts it up inside. And a nice return there as Calgren gets out over the 40 down to about the 43. 6:22 left in half. And I guess it goes without saying Brookville would need to answer here.
Parker with a nice patient return there. 6:22. Yeah, definitely at the very least want to milk this clock some and keep this a 1-score game into halftime. Ideally, it'd be nice to punch one across.
All right. Colgan waiting for the snap from Manzinger. He's got trips at the top. And he goes right over the middle to Dante Morey. Morey crosses midfield, and he's going to get out of bounds. Forced out there by number 4, Kellen Ballou. And 1st and 10 Raiders. Some upcoming events here on the horizon. Friends of Rachel, October 8th. Walk at school day. Everyone is encouraged to wear orange to spread an anti-bullying message. On October 30th, free drive-in movie event. More details to come from that. So we'll keep you guys posted on the free movie out at the drive-in coming up. They go to Krug on the handoff. Krug goes up the middle. Big hop. And he had one guy to beat as he got into the secondary there. And big 12-yard scamper. Phil Hurt with the tackle for Port Allegany.
Is there anything he can't do?
Is that legal?
So I don't. In order to hurdle, you've got to hurdle somebody with 2 points on the ground.
Okay. Because I saw their coach over there complaining right after he jumped. So
to me, it didn't look like he jumped over anyone as much as he tried to get through some arm tackles, which
Krug's had a good night on the ground. Oh, and there's going to be another 5-yard penalty. That's the 3rd time tonight that Port Allegany's jumped off sides. We've got to send a shout out to our friends here at Blue Nation Network, Jed and Jenny Fiskus and family, Connie and Lanny Fiskus, Linda Barnes, Stevie and Dominic Morrison, Ben and Molly Nixon, PASS, our Parent and Teachers Helping Students group, Chris and Robin Rhodes and family, the Friends of Rachel Club, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. And they go right back to Krug up the middle. Krug sidesteps a guy, crosses the 25 down to about the 23. He's going to be close to another Raider first down, as that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 2. If you'd like to support Raider Blue Nation Network, reach out to Ben and Tricia. You can also be friends of the network, and they'll be more than glad to pass that information along to you. Trips at the top of your screen in a bunch formation. Colgan looking to get a play here. And Brookville's going to take a timeout. So we got 4:36 left on the clock here in the first half. 7-0 Port Allegany. Check. You want to run one real quick?
Yep.
All right, we'll be right back.
Mac Metals. What's our mission?
The rest of the second quarter
We
action
strive
here
to
on
be a
Blue
leader
Nation
in the
Network.
metal manufacture and steel industry. By investing in those closest to us, our employees and our customers, we aim to build lifelong partnerships while impacting the community around us. Family owned and operated since 1989. That's Mac Metals. Located by BWP Bat Factory, exit 86, I-80.
Hey y'all, this is Mark Bowe. I'm at Devil's Barbecue and this place is awesome. These folks are nice. We came up here the last time and we couldn't get enough of it. I saw a sign. I came 10 miles out of the way because we had to have it again. And all I know is we might not show up to work tomorrow because it's that good. See y'all.
Devil's Barbecue, where it's all about the smoke. Brookville, PA.
All right, we're back.
All right, here we go. 4:36 left in the opening half. Brookville on the move here. They're faced with a 2nd and 2 inside Port Allegany territory as they're looking to tie this football game up. Brookville's done a good job moving the football. Came up a little short on their last drive. It's been a good football game so far, guys. A little bit better than we expected. And see if Brookville can keep it going. Colgan looking to throw, stands up in the pocket, and he had 2 guys crossing there.
It probably was the mesh, but he had Krug on that swing.
Got to move the sticks here.
Whew.
You think you're in 4-down territory, right, Shaq?
Yeah.
Gotta be. Clock stopped with 4:32 left. They stay in that bunch formation at the top. Kelgren by himself at the bottom. They go to Krug.
Oh, boy.
And Krug has got a huge hole, and he is going to take this in, and that's going to make your score 7-6. Port Allegany with a point after to follow.
Coach Morrison might have some believing here, folks.
And Port Allegany was walking around, hands on the hips, looking around like, hey, wait a minute. This wasn't supposed to happen. So Moraz on to attempt the extra point.
Glad to hear the sirens going off. We had a little bit of budget left in that department.
There's a snap, and it's good.
All right.
So we got a tie ball game, boys, with 4:27 left.
Maybe.
Wow, exciting stuff. Brookville making things happen here tonight against the Gators.
Now, here's the key. Keep the momentum. Don't let 31 make a big play here before the half and give it all right back.
Absolutely. Now, Port Allegany does have the ball to open up the half, so Brookville definitely needs a stop here. Doesn't give up the big play like Chad said.
Morrison is in every one of his special teams' face right now, explaining how important these next 4 minutes are.
Quick thank you to we have a new sponsor this week, Chris Dush. I hope I said that right.
It's Dush, yeah.
Chris Dush, state senator. And then another one that we mentioned here earlier we'll talk about is the Friends of Rachel Club. And let's get through this kickoff, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. As Moraz is getting set to kick here. Bliss deep to receive, along with that looks like Velo. And I'd squibble into one of these up guys. That is for sure.
Unless you're going to put it in the end.
Well, he kicks it.
Get over
and he's going to go right to Bliss, and he's going to take that inside the 10. Bliss with a head of steam along the sideline. He's just going to scamper out of bounds, out over the 25 to about the 27-yard line. So that's where Port Allegany is going to start. The Friends of Rachel Club, the BASD, Brookville Area School District Friends of Rachel Club, is a student-led club established through the Rachel's Challenge, a program that aims to prevent school violence and promote a positive school culture. Our 4 Rachel Club encourages kindness, compassion, and acceptance among students through school and community by organizing activities and initiatives to start a chain reaction. And they hand off to Bliss, and here's exactly what Chad was talking about, and he is going to be tripped up there by Porter, but not before he rips off a big gain. And, that's kind of been it in a nutshell. We score, and then the team that we're playing, not necessarily this game, but past games, they answer right back with a big play of their own. And
you could see it in Morrison's eyes. That's, exactly what he wanted to try and avoid. Now 31 has a lot to do with that. You guys awake over there? Everything okay? Do you want EMT services or no? Good? Okay.
They had 5 seconds onto the clock.
Our chain gang was cleared down to 40, and they were ready to play to snap the ball.
Young hates that.
Oh, there's a fumble.
Get on.
And there's going to be another loss on a play there for Port Allegany. It's call that a loss of about 3. Looks like Port Allegany kept the ball. We'll give them a loss of 4 on that. Let's call it 2nd and 14. So Port Allegany has been deep a few times, but they've been their own worst enemy once they got down. Another high snap. Philhart rolls out. He's got a guy wide open, and this is going to be a touchdown for Port Allegany as Velo scampers in, and that's going to make your score 13-7 with 3:24 left. So, again, the big play comes back to bite Brookville is they work to tie the game up, and then 2 plays later, Port Allegany's right back on top.
There's no secret. When you have a talent like not only Bliss, but also Valu in the backfield, you have to take that away, and that's going to put guys in one-on-one. And if you have an athlete streaking across, Philhart can buy himself time. That is a big ask of your secondary.
And the extra point is good. And that is going to make our score 14-7 Port Allegany with 3:24 left. Back to this Friends of Rachel. Through the school community, by organizing the activities and initiatives, start a chain reaction of positive behavior and connections. The Friends of Rachel Club is inspired by Rachel Joy Scott. Our mission is based on her life and writings. She was a victim of the Columbine High School shooting, whose legacy promotes the idea that acts of compassion create a ripple effect of positive change, advantage remediation services, I ran out of where I was reading. There was a lot going on there, and I was really getting into it. Then it changed to a whole different ad. So I'm just reading along, and all of a sudden I'm talking about ductwork and air conditioning. And I'm wait, whoa.
Speaking of ductwork and air conditioning, have you ever been to K&T Supply?
I have been to K&T Supply, and guy that runs that, Corey, very knowledgeable guy. And as we've mentioned in the past, the good things going on down at the baseball facilities here in Brookville. So Brookville is going to start this drive at right about their own 30-yard line with 3:18 left.
And when you do a got to K&T, you'll be greeted by his very friendly and very extremely knowledgeable staff. Corey will most likely be in the back playing Candy Crush. But if you desperately need to speak with him, they may make an appointment. He's always in that truck up and down Main Street. I don't know if he's checking manhole covers or what he's doing. He puts some miles on, though.
Brookville going with twins to each side. They got a stack here at the bottom. There's a snap. They go right to Krug up the middle. Krug with another huge hole and a burst, and he takes this out over the 40 down to the 45.
Tell you what, I think the Grove City alum saw something. That's 2 big hitters up there.
That hole's huge.
Huge.
And Bliss there talking to a couple of his linebackers in the after that play. So let's see if they make an adjustment. But Krug having a big night on the ground. 3 minutes left to go here in the half. Port Allegany leads 14-7.
May get him out of that lumberjack defense. Remember when you'd watch the 10-year-old division, they just stick 11 dudes right on the line of scrimmage?
Again, they go back to Krug. This time Krug's met. And he falls forward for a couple, we'll give him. So 2nd down and 8.
When you really want to teach a kid how to play football and you know a 10-year-old can't throw it very far, you just stick 11 guys right in the box. That did everybody a lot of good.
So we got Morey and Kellgren down here at the bottom of your screen. You got Freeman and Porter at the top. Anzinger to snap. Colgan out of the gun. Krug to his right. Here's the snap. Colgan, he's going to screen this out to Kellgren. Kellgren stiff arms a guy, but can't quite make the move to get by him. That was number 4, Kellen Velo on the tackle.
I thought there was a face mask, but he had a jersey.
Yeah.
So maybe a 1 on that play. We'll call it 3rd down and 7. Under 2 minutes to go. So big play here for the Raiders. It'd be nice if they could just keep the ball and run the clock out and not give it back to Port Allegany, but they're going to have to come up with a big play here. As the clock stopped, Calgary must have stepped out of bounds. And there's going to be a false start on Brookville as number 14 moved. Oh, actually going to call it on 79. So 3rd and 12, 1:59 left to go here. They're going to move Morey over to the top of your screen into a trips formation. Krug slides down here to Colgan's left. Kellgren by himself down here at the bottom, just outside the 40-yard line. There's a snap. Colgan's going to roll. And this is going to be underthrown, and I believe he's going to be out of bounds. He was. So that's going to bring up 4th down, and that should bring on a Moraz punt. And there he comes.
What'd you think, Chad? Port Allegany kids definitely thought he was in.
Well,
I'm just saying.
that's his job.
His first step was out.
I don't know.
I thought. That's.
Woodsy,
I thought the call was right.
Woodsy is one of the better deep officials in District 9, so if he's having them out, I'm going to go with him.
Oh, spiral kick. This is going to hit.
Kick off his chest. So that deep official, I hate to sound like I'm a bleeding heart for officials, but one, it's a job that isn't well coveted for obvious reasons, right? It's an undercompensated position. You're not doing that to make money. You're not getting rich doing it. Uniforms change from year to year. They're not cheap. Travel, obviously, everybody's paying, $3.25 for gas. It takes 6 to 8 hours out of your day because, believe it or not, they want officials here 2 hours before kickoff. Obviously, our district is wide, so there's a lot of range. But, you got some really good guys that are dedicated. Woodsy's one of them.
They go to Bliss. Bliss is met at the line of scrimmage, but he steps through a tackle, and he just – oh, my Lord. Bliss is going to take this to the house, and that's going to make your score 20-7 as he broke about 7 tackles on his way to the end zone.
What were you saying, Shaq? Is there a reason?
Oh, the 2 hours. That seems like
I've always thought it was excessive. They want to make sure that you have guys there. There's a pile of pregame responsibilities. You're supposed to walk the field. You have to inspect the footballs. You want to get with coaches, make sure nobody has any crazy plays. You also have time to give those coaches time to discuss things they've seen on film that they want you to look at, not only from their end, things that they'll do and line up maybe in unorthodox style, but also things that they think the opponent may be doing that was on the fringe of being legal.
I wonder why they're going for 2.
Yeah, they're going to go for 2. Phil Hart's going to lay one up here, and it's right to Wilfong, and that's going to be good. So that's going to make your score 22-7 with $1:25 left to go here in the half, and just a couple big runs by Bliss has broken this one wide open. Some less than desirable tackling by the Raiders have helped out a little bit, and that's where we're at.
Football this week. Next week coming up. Monday. JV is at Union at 6 o'clock. Junior high is at Brockway on Wednesday at 6 p.m. And, of course, varsity is here next week against DuBois, and that is senior night.
Mr. Wingert comes to town. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
He's a handful.
And they have Hensley.
Well, they got 61 guys on the roster. I'd hope you'd be able to find a set of hands there.
A couple of scores from around the league. Brockway, big lead over Bradford in the second quarter, 33-6. Otto Eldred leads Cameron County 6-0.
Don't say the score of the Bucktail game. I'm taping it.
Central Clarion leads St. Mary's 7-0. That's in the second quarter. Kelger's going to take the kickoff here as he works his way up out of the 30 to about the 35-yard line. That's where the Raiders will start. Clearfield leads Bald Eagle Area. That's 6-3 at the half.
Krug is slow getting up.
Cowdy and Smethport, they're scoreless in the first quarter. Moshannon Valley leads Kerwinsville 7-3. That's at the half. DuBois 21-10 over Connellsville. That's at the half. Union AC Valley Falcon Knights lead Kane 16-0. Karn City over Westinghouse. That's 7-0. Colgan going out of the gun here. They stay in that trips formation. They're going to hand off to Krug up the middle. Krug looking for some room, but he's going to be brought down immediately as he crosses the 35 to about 36. Gain of about 2. That'll bring up second down and 8. Chad's taping this one at home, so I'm going to say it quietly so he can't hear it. Keystone leads Buckdale 35-0. No score in Montauk. Ridgeway. Punxsutawney leads Red Bank 22-0. That's in the second quarter. And that brings you up to date in District 9 football on this Friday evening.
I got an inside tip that Keystone has a couple kids that are ineligible this week, so I put a few bucks on Bucktail.
I hope they were getting 58 points.
Did you see a score?
Yeah, it's 35-0.
Well, a lot of time left.
We got a flag on the play here. Carried by Krug.
I think it's on.
Yeah, it's on Brookville.
When Blair's assessing penalties, he looks like a blackjack dealer up at Salamanca. What are you doing here? You staying? You put okay here. You double that. All right.
I thought they were declining it. Oh, maybe not. I thought their coach was over there.
We got 29 and a half seconds left. Port Allegany is going to take a 22-7 lead into the locker room. They'll have the ball to open up the second half. We'll be back with you here. Have a recap, and we got bands at halftime, or are they just doing the Hall of Fame thing?
We'll have Keystone's band, and then it'll be the
Port Allegany's band.
Hope Keystone get on the bus here soon.
Port Allegany's band, and then the Hall of Fame.
Okay, so stay tuned. Check out the Gator marching band, and then our Hall of Fame inductees.
Who are the Hall of Fame inductees, Shaq?
You would have to say that.
Is it on our agenda?
It's got to be on the agenda.
I don't think it is.
There's a Taylor.
Sean Taylor.
Tonkin.
Nicholas or Doc. What is it?
Andrasic.
Andrasic.
Nick Andrasic. And then there's a lady that was
Aikman's her last name. I can't think of
an author.
Troy Aikman's mom.
She wrote for some magazines and then has a couple novels, I guess.
No. Steamy novel shack?
I have no idea.
Something you'd be interested in?
You a big reader, Shaq?
No.
Really?
Shaq's been known to dabble in a little romance novel.
You look like you're well read. Your glasses and all.
I've golfed with him a couple times, and one of them paperbacks with Fabio on the front drops out.
Paperback writer.
25 seconds left here. Holken going to take the snap. If you're just joining us, Port Allegany leads 22-7, and they screen this out. Ooh, dangerous pass. And they do call it incomplete with 21 seconds left. That's going to bring up fourth down, and that's going to bring on the punt. And I'm not 100% sure. I just don't run that football and let the clock go out.
Yeah. Yeah, especially getting the ball back, especially Port getting the ball to start the second half.
Exactly. If I was more as there's a chance that maybe I just turn around and kick this behind me.
Neil O'Donnell style, he threw it.
Here's the snap. Moraz, he's going to get the punt off. A high one.
Well, you're
short.
right, Shaq. If he doesn't rugby it.
Oh, that takes a Port Allegany bounce, but it's going to drop dead. Look like my sandwich from about 80. And Port Allegany is going to get one play here, which, who knows, could be enough.
39, first and 10, Port Allegany.
The way Bliss is running the ball.
Yeah.
Or way, what's his name's throwing the ball.
Yeah, that's for sure, too. Yeah, that connection to Wilfong is it's deadly, too. Pick your poison.
But that's what's going on. I mean, you have to have so many people in the box, and then that's putting these guys out here like one-on-one.
A flag on the play.
Brookville, too many guys.
Should have called timeout. What do they do here?
Well, one way or another, they're going to keep them from getting those extra rushing yards.
Why is Freeman coming up? All right. So we got Burns in up top there, right? Is he 10?
Yes.
Bliss is in motion.
Phil Hart steps up in the pocket looking to throws into some traffic. This should be picked. It is. And unfortunately, Krug is drugged down.
Come on, Sammy, get up.
And he is slow to get up. As there's 2 seconds left on the clock. Well, that certainly adds insult to injury.
So something that took place on the 2-point conversion on Port's last trip down the field that I noticed was Phil Hart was making some type of gesture to his helmet. He did it about 3 or 4 times. And then as he was grabbing teammates and he was making his way back to his sideline, he tapped Ansinger on the helmet and said something. And I'm going to assume that they weren't asking each other what their favorite Tetris level was. So I'm willing to bet that Mr. Ansinger decided that some time ago that if I get a shot at him, I'm going to take it. And I'm not so sure that that may not have been warranted after watching the exchange that I watched.
So they're going to try a field goal here from, this will be a 40-yarder.
Can we get lined up on defense here? Do we even have 11 out there?
This is number 10, Jared Funk.
They're going to ice him.
Timeout on Brookville. They're going to make sure they're set up here is Jared Parliament Funkadelic is going to set the nail on here from 40.
I just hope they don't change their mind and come out and try to score a touchdown now. All right. Well, we got some time here. My second fun fact. Can you guys name the year and who the quarterbacks were? There was one year that Brookville had 2 all-conference quarterbacks.
Oh.
Can you name the year and who they were? And we can hold that off to the second half if people want to think about it.
Am I allowed to give a guess?
Yeah.
Is one of them Benny Marzullo?
No.
Wow. John Guth.
Nope.
I'm going to quit.
Same year.
Oh, he
smokes.
nailed that.
Jeez.
Oh, no, he
pushed it
missed.
right.
Yeah, he did. So
At the
no
leg,
good.
though.
Time expires here in this first half. So Port Allegany is going to take a 22-7 lead into the locker room. We'll be back with second half action here after the break. You're watching Brookville Raider football on Blue Nation Network.
They're not playing really good. And we actually were doing pretty good. We just couldn't tackle a couple plays. That's all. Oh, we went black.
Your guys' mics are still on.
Golfing all this week?
No, I've been having some knee problems.
Knee problems?
I went over to State College on Tuesday to get it looked at. And he said, well, it's swelled up. I can do one of two things. We can go down and get an MRI and see what's going on. Or you got some fluid in there.
You guys just want to come back whenever they do a Hall of Fame or whatever. The camera should be good.
Okay.
I should be good.
Okay. So he goes, I can, or the way it looks, you got some fluid in there. I can drain it, give you a shot of cortisone, see what it looks like in 3 to 4 weeks, and if you're feeling okay, I don't need to see you back. If it's still bothering you, then we're gonna have to do an MRI. I said, well, I really can't miss any work right now. So he took that thing. It was about that big and about that big around, and it was just full of this yellow fluid. He took that much off my knee, and then he shot me up. And I mean, I've been able to work and stuff on it. It hurts, but I haven't golfed in 2 weeks. It's really been bothering me. But like, if I stay off of it, it's not terrible. But like today, getting to the end of that 10, 12-hour shift, it was really starting to bother me. So I think I'm going to take the weekend off, not do anything, and see what it's like next week. But the weather's so damn nice. I hate the race thing. I told Lori, I said, I think I'm just prolonging it. I don't know why they just, it feels a lot like the lab when I had the meniscus done before. I just don't want to be off work for 6 weeks. Well, let me rephrase that. if I was independently wealthy, I would love to be off work for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
But I'm not, so. Good coach.
Let's give a big round of applause for our guests, the marching band from Allegany. Please welcome back your Brookville Blue Ribbon marching band. To celebrate homecoming, the band will play a community favorite, Take Me Home Country Roads. Please feel free to sing along. We have a car key that was turned in, very unique keychain. The press box allows your car key. Ladies and gentlemen, we direct your attention to the 50-yard line where we will present the 2025 class of the Brookville Aerie High School Hall of Fame. School Superintendent Dr. Eric Manning has joined this year's class that includes Colonel Nick Rodrasa, Dr. Sean Taylor, Becky Aikman, who was not able to attend tonight, and Michael Tonkin, representing his late father, Robert Tonkin. As a graduate of the Brookville class of 1999, Andrasik is a colonel and physician in charge of the medical attachment of the Rhode Island Army National Guard. He's certified by the American Board of Internal Medicine, Pulmonary Disease, and Critical Care Medicine. Not only has Colonel Andrasik accomplished medical expertise in 2 major disciplines, pulmonology and critical care, but he did so while serving his country in the U.S. Army, domestically and abroad. He served in Afghanistan and Guantanamo under Operation Enduring Freedom. Colonel Andrasik is also Rhode Island State Committee Chairman of Young Life, a youth charity that works with urban teenagers to get them and keep them on the right path away from drugs and gang life. Congratulations to Colonel Andrasik. A Brookville graduate of 2000, Dr. Taylor is a nationally known conductor, performer, and associate professor of music and director of choral studies at the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley in Brownsville. He has performed in venues all over the country and was recently appointed music director for the Berkshire Choral International. While in graduate school at Carnegie Mellon, Taylor served as a member of the Mendelssohn Choir, a premier classical choir associated with the Pittsburgh Symphony Orchestra. In addition to the wide variety of Taylor's national and international performance settings, he and his wife organized Allegany Spitzer, a classical music chamber quartet that performs around the country, including regular performances in Brookville each July. Congratulations to Dr. Taylor. Michael Tonkin is standing in for Robert Tonkin, his dad, who is being honored posthumously. Robert Tonkin was a longtime teacher and athletic director at Brookville. A native of West Piston and East Stroudsburg University, Tonkin also coached football and track at Brookville. In 2000, he was selected the PIAA Region 3 Athletic Director of the Year. In 1986, he started as a member of the District 9 Committee, focusing on the sports of football and track, serving as the D9 Secretary Treasurer and coordinated many D9 championship events, including the annual district track meet here in Brookville. During the 2008-2009 school year, he served as junior high middle school representative on the PIAA Board of Directors. Shortly before his passing last year, he was recognized by the National Football Foundation College Football Hall of Fame for his contributions to high school athletics. Congratulations to Robert Tonkin and his son, Michael. A graduate of the Brookville class of 1972, Becky Aikman is an accomplished journalist and author. She has worked at Business Week and New York Newsday and authored 3 best-selling books, Saturday Night Widows, Off the Cliff, and her latest, Spitfires. Her subjects are real women who have broken the convention to create new lives for themselves, even as they change the world. Aikman earned her bachelor's in English at Bucknell University and master's in journalism from Columbia University as part of a Pulitzer Traveling Fellowship. She and her books have appeared on CBS This Morning, The Katie Couric Show, NPR, and in articles in the Wall Street Journal and USA Today. Congratulations to Becky Aikman. Let's give another round of applause to this year's class in the Brookville Aerie High School Hall of Fame.
In the heart of Brookville, where the rivers flow, there's a voice that's calling, let me tell you so. Blue Nation Network, shining bright and clear, keeping our community close, bringing you cheer. From the action on the field to the news in town, we're the ones who keep you, never let you down. Local heroes on the rise, shining like a star. When it comes to staying informed, we raise the bar. Oh, Blue Nation Network, we've got your back. Sports and stories, it's a rocking track.
We back, Shaq?
Yeah, we're back.
All right.
Any updates on scores
Well,
around?
that's what I was just looking up, actually. Thanks for asking, Shaq. So let's take a little trip around District 9, shall we? As soon as I get it to load up here. So let's see. Brockway continues to lead Bradford 33-6. That's in the second quarter. Otto Eldred 6-0 over Cameron County. That's in the second quarter. Clearfield leads Bald Eagles 6-3. That's at the half. Nobody's sending in any updates on that Coudersport-Smethport game. Moshannon Valley leads Kerwinsville 7-3. That's at the half. DuBois over Connellsville 21-10. That's at the half. Union AC Valley leads Kane 16-0. No update on that one. No update there. So, yeah, a lot of these aren't updated yet. So maybe after the half we can get into that. But so if you're just joining us, we're getting ready for second half action here. Game started out pretty well. We went scoreless through the first quarter, and then we got into the second, and Port Allegany started the second quarter off with a touchdown. And was that the pass to Wilfong? Was that the first touchdown?
Yeah.
And then Brookville went right down, answered it back. Krug with a big run right up the gut for about 30 yards. He took it in, tied the game up. But from then on, fellas, it was just all about Aiden Bliss and big chunk plays. He scored twice there at the end of the half to put them up 22-7, and they're going to have the ball to open up the half. So it's the same old story. Brookville's got these chunk plays. They got to find a way to stop them.
They're so close, but yet kind of so far away. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like that last touchdown with Bliss. Like we had like 6 people.
Yeah, he broke 7 tackles at least, and he had a guy right there. And it's like, and maybe you could answer this a little bit better than I can, Shaq. I mean, what do you say in the locker room? I mean, somebody's got to get fired up and want to take a hat to somebody. Is what it looks like to me. I mean,
look, I really don't think we played that bad, except for probably two or three plays, like you said, big plays. You know, I think we got covered, but it's tough because I know exactly what's going on. Like they're trying to put enough people in the box to stop Bliss, which means you put your defensive backs on islands, and when you got a quarterback that can scramble like him, like it's hard to stay.
You got the same 5 guys putting their hand in the dirt on one side. You punt it, they turn around and go do it again, going the other way. And you could almost watch it right before that first, was it the first or second TD, the long run, and then they handed it to, was it Valou or Bliss to the left side there for the second score. You could see, and they were struggling to even get set up, and he walked in untouched. And, you know, that's just, it's a product of not having a lot of depth and running up and down a football field. And, you know, they just, it's, you can see it start to wear down. It's not a strategy thing. It's not a lack of, I mean, it's just the lack of depth is exposed.
Sure.
And there's, you know, there's a human nature feature to it as well. Is, you know, I don't care how good of a psychologist you are, you can't tell me that there aren't guys on that team that are saying, here we go again.
Oh, absolutely. I agree. I mean, you get into, I mean, it's like you said, it's human nature. You get in that rut where it's same thing over and over again. I guess my argument is I see a lot of, how do I want to say this without being too critical, because we are dealing with kids out here and stuff like that. But I guess the way I look at tackling, and I don't want to sound like a hypocrite saying this, because I, of course, didn't play a lot of football when I was growing up. But the one thing that I used to always have to talk with, especially Cole, because Cole played more defense than Tanner did, was you got to want to be able to take on that contact.
Yep.
That's got to be a state of mind.
Yep.
And not everybody has that state of mind.
No.
And when I saw him break those 6-7 tackles, I saw at least 4 guys that wanted no part of touching him.
Nope.
And if you're going to have 4 or 5 guys on your defense that want to that want to play like that, then it makes it tough to stop a guy like that. So I think that's why I was asking Shaq. I mean, you got to challenge somebody and say, hey, we need to go out and we need to be physical, and we got to want to put a hat on this dude. We want to get him to the ground. And I know that's easier said than done because he is a talented young man. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
But you still want to dig deep, and you want to make that happen.
But you said something interesting when you're talking about, you saw 3 or 4 guys that made business decisions, right? They wanted nothing to do with that. Well, that's contagious. Just like it's contagious if you get 1 or 2 guys that come out with blood between their eyes and they're still in the game and they're willing to lay a hat. That runs through a sideline just as much.
Yeah.
And so you're not that far away from developing that guy or that guy and a half that'll bring you that. And I don't know where he is. I don't know how you elicit that. But you're 100% right. At some point, and we've done this in the dugout. I'm sure that that they do it on the basketball court, and definitely on a football field. At some point, you just have to get tired of getting your ass kicked, and what that brings and how that looks is different everywhere, and they come in all shapes and sizes. We well know. Not to sing the praises of Luke Burton again, but Luke did a lot of things on a baseball field without moving his lips.
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely. And you got guys like that. And that's, they definitely, and I think when we talked about missing Nimmo at the top, I think Nimmo is one of those kids that you're missing because, he's got that, he plays with that reckless abandon.
Dante's a guy you want in your foxhole.
Absolutely. And Dante's had a good night tonight. He's had about half dozen really good tackles But we need to be a little bit tougher here on offense or on defense and make an effort, and especially shut down these big plays. But here we go. Moraz getting set to kick. Bliss and Velo deep to receive. They're both going to be backed up to about the 10-yard line, and we're going to get set here for second half action. And Brookville's definitely going to need a stop here on defense and get this ball back if they want to stay in this football game. And here more as he runs up. And they're going to go onside kick. And
blue football?
I think Port Allegany has. They do. They had the hand team. Good play there by I suppose I should put my glasses on. It was number 2, Liam Hauver, recovering the onside kick.
Cody Householder looks like he's playing safety.
Well, we know from experience that he's pretty good at getting guys to their back, so we'll see what happens there. Guys, just a reminder, you have any fundraisers out there you want us to pass along, be sure to get the information to us. We'll be glad to read that. And there's Velo on the carry, and he just walks through guys, and he's going to barrel his way down inside the 30 to about the 28, so another big run there by Port Allegany. And that's going to set them up inside Raider territory, 1st and 10.
Tell you what, this is one of those moments where it's unbelievable how quick you age. Watching Cody Householder play varsity football is just hard for me to digest right now.
Phil Hart goes back to Velo on the carry, and he's just stepping through tackles and he's going to cross the 25 down to the 24. And that's going to bring up, we'll call it a 2nd down and 4. Speaking of setting up shop in Raider territory, Heather Castellan, EXP Realtor. She's experienced and ready to serve. Whatever your real estate needs are, she has you covered. Be sure to contact Heather for all your realty needs. And we're glad to have her on board as a sponsor here at Blue Nation Network. This time they're going to fake the handoff to Velo. Phil Hart's going to roll, and he's got Wilfong. And Wilfong takes a pretty good pop there from number 3, Sam Krug. So Sam brings a little bit of lumber there, but not until Port Allegany moves the chains. This ball is going to be spotted inside the 15 down a right about the 14-yard line. Port Allegany leads 22-7, 10:27 left to go here in the third quarter.
They have Phil Hart listed at 145, and boy, they must have weighed him with all of his stuff on after a downpour.
Yeah.
And he has an absolute cannon.
Bliss with a turn up the middle, and he's going to walk right in from 15 yards, and that's going to make your score 28-7 Port Allegany.
Bliss, 14-yard touchdown.
And that's going to bring on Jared Parliament Funkadelic to add the extra point and make this 29-7.
Might be your best nickname of the year.
I love that nickname. Little Bootsy Collins.
Is that George Plimpton who
George Plimpton
took the stage with those young men?
Yeah, George Plimpton, Bootsy Collins.
I had
Number 8, Will Fong to hold. Here's the snap. And it's up, and it is good. 29-7, Port Allegany, 10-12 left in the third quarter.
Had a
That was no good, Ribeye.
Oh, really? All right. No good. 28-7. My bad, Ben. Thank you.
So DuBois next, and then we go on the road to Cameron County. Then we finish with Red Bank.
Yeah.
Okay. What's any update on the Clarion? Did you go the Clarion St. Mary's score? They are playing, right?
Yeah, but none of these scores were updated. Let me see if.
Did you not pay the bill?
Rossetti
blocked you?
Slow on the.
Oh.
Well, according to this one's updated. Central Clarion, 21-0. That's in the third quarter.
Wow.
Funk's at the kickoff here. Kellgren and Household are deep to receive, but they're going to squib it. And it's going to be bounced around a little bit, but it's going to be covered up by the Raiders.
I think, number 1, I think.
So big possession here for the Raiders. They're going to try to get on and cut this score in half. And they've had success moving the ball tonight against these guys. It's not like they've been completely stymied, but there's been a couple times they've been deep and just drives a fizzle.
You got to stay ahead of the
For Rizzle?
head of the chains. Is what you got to do. Stay on schedule.
Colgan goes out of the gun, twins to each side, Krug to his left. Colgan calmly takes it, steps up in the pocket, he's going to go on his feet, and he's going to slide down right close to the 40. They're going to mark him down at the 39-yard line. Gain of about 3. That'll bring up 2nd down and 7. Shaq, have you tried Food Truck Monday yet?
Oh, a couple times over the summer.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Since many places around Brookville are closed on Mondays, the Chamber of Commerce came up with Food Truck Monday. So every Monday there's a different food truck downtown that you can try out, and it's a pretty cool thing. So thank you to the Brookville Chamber of Commerce for that, and thanks to them for being a great sponsor here for Blue Nation Network. Krug on the carry. He's going to lose about a yard.
Speaking of Woody Hayes, if you needed something of wood by design, where do you go in this area?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Chad, because right down the road, we have a place called Wilson's Woodshed. And they have so many unique items such as flags, switch mats, signs, one-of-a-kind locally made polywood furniture, and all kinds of holiday goodies. Stop by and check them out.
Nice ball.
Colgan's pass complete there.
Oh, is that Donnie? Yeah. Hey, we're talking about having a little attitude, and
he get flagged.
Yeah, he did. He gave a shove. Oh no, that was Parker.
Kellgren. Yeah. Kellgren getting a little bit antsy in the pantsy.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
That was directed at Valou, wasn't it?
I believe it was. He probably said something in French. He didn't like it.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 4 defense. After the play was over, personal foul, 2 on the offense.
He did.
All right, so no harm, no foul. They're going to call one on each.
No blood.
And Brookville's going to have the ball inside Port Allegany territory at the 39-yard line.
Long-time listener, first-time caller, Chris Rhodes says Carn City's up 21-16 versus Westinghouse in the third with 5 exclamation points. So that suggests that Westinghouse must be pretty decent.
Yeah. There's a snap. They're going to go to Krug up the middle. Nice little hole, and he runs into one of his own guys, and he's going to be stopped a little bit shorter than he maybe could have had, but he'll get 3. So that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Is Westinghouse the team that Clarence had to play a couple times, or is that Red Bank had to play Westinghouse? Might have been Clarence.
I can't answer that.
Brookville going with their stacked twins on each side. They're going to get a free 5, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and short or 2nd and short here for the Raiders. As Colgan's been using that hard count effectively tonight. This is the 4th encroachment call he's got. So we're going to have a 2nd down and call it a short 3 coming up.
2nd and 2.
7:52 left in the third quarter. Port Allegany leads 28-7. Brookville on the move. Going to put some points up. Clock stopped. Actually, clock running, 7:40. There's the snap to Colgan. And he's going to screen this out to Kellgren. And Kellgren's going to be brought down immediately, but not before he got the first down. Looks like he got by the,
It's first down.
I was watching the guy at the top of the thing there. Now they moved it. So first down Raiders. Port Allegany, 29-yard line.
Dorothy with a pretty decent block. I think offensively we've done okay.
Oh, I do too.
I think we've moved the ball pretty well. We could just tackle a little bit better.
A couple plays on defense, and this might be a different game. Colton going right back to Krug at nowhere for Krug to go. He's going to lose a couple on this one. Bring up a 2nd down and 12.
I think that was a pull.
And if you use Laurel Eye Clinic, it wasn't hard to see that Port Allegany had pretty good penetration there. Caring for your family's vision one generation at a time. Longtime supporter of Raider athletics. We're lucky to have them in our community. There's a snap to Colgan. Colgan rolls out. And not exactly sure how to describe what happened there. That was Freeman kind of turned defensive back and kind of shucked the defender to his back. So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and long. And this is where Brookville's got in trouble. They get a drive going, and play puts them behind the sticks, and now they're struggling to get it back. So they need a big play here. Keep this going. 6:27 left in the third quarter.
So important to stay on schedule.
Yep.
People don't realize.
3 wideouts at the top. Kellgren by himself here at the bottom.
Oh, there it is.
He's got Kellgren wide open. And Kellgren's going to come down with that inside the 10-yard line. Looks like they're going to spot this right about the 9. So 1st and goal Raiders at the 9. And he had Kellgren all the way wide open on that play, Shaq.
That's a nice route.
Rhodes follows up with Port Allegany is currently ranked number 4 in the state. Westinghouse is 5, both single A. So there could be a dance in November between those two schools.
Yeah.
Wonder if they'll meet before the West Finals or for the West Finals. That'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Well, wouldn't you normally play a District 10 team?
It all depends. It rotates every once.
All right.
There's another touchdown.
Sam Krug up the middle for a 9-yard touchdown run. That's going to make your score 28-13. So nice drive by the Raiders as they're an extra point away from cutting this lead in half. key play on that drive, the pass to Kelgren that got him down inside the 9 that set up that Krug touchdown. There's a snap. It's up, and it is good. 28-14 Port Allegany with 6:16 left in the third. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Raider football on Blue Nation Network.
Ace Fix-It Hardware in Brookville has been the place to get all of your hardware, tools, paint, lumber, and decor right by the bridge in Brookville since, well, like forever. Call 849-7326. Most friendly and knowledgeable staff in the business, too. Ace Fix-It Hardware says.
This is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
It's like a completely different kid.
What do you think happened?
I have no idea. I told him that the other day, too.
We'll have to.
We're back, Rip.
All right, welcome back, guys. We're getting set for Moraz's kickoff here as Brookville just scored to cut this lead to 28-14 Port Allegany. If you're just joining us, we got 6:16 left here in the third quarter. Lots of time left. Raiders have played well for the most part. They've given up a couple big plays that made a huge difference in this game, but only down 2 scores here with well over a quarter and a half to go. So they need to just need to come up big here. Moraz steps it off, getting set to kick. Bliss and Velo deep to receive. And they hit another onside kick, and that is going to be taken by Wilfong, and Wilfong's just going to return this right down the sideline, and another big play by Port Allegany, and just like that, it's back to 34-14, and just a huge special teams mistake there by the Raiders.
You know, is there a team, and I don't know if you have the ability to research this, is there a team in the state of PA that has had a score answered quicker, more time this season than your Brookville Raiders?
If there's possible, it would be impossible for there to be.
It's uncanny.
And it looks like they're setting up for 2 here.
Quite get that.
And they're going to be stopped short of that. So that's going to make it 34-14. So we'll see if that extra point comes back to haunt Port Allegany here. We got 6:08.
It is spooky October, Ribeye.
You never know. Speaking of spooky.
What dart's going to land?
Devil's Barbecue. Scary good food over at Devil's Barbecue. Hands down the best barbecue around. Fast, flavorful, and absolutely delicious. You just can't beat it. Plus, they're set up at Macbeth's Cabins by the river. So if you're out for a ride, it's the perfect stop for some amazing food. I don't know how much longer they're going to have that going on. We are getting deep into the fall here, and if you're out and about and you're out in Cook's Forest, you want to stop in and get some of that delicious turkey or some brisket or some pulled pork. Make sure you go down and see Rob, MB, Cody, Caleb, the whole gang. We'll be sure to hook you up.
Oh, you're a face painter.
Got to support the team.
Devils.
Putty.
Yeah, got to support the team.
Funk's at the kick.
You need a shower. I'll be back. We'll make out.
Oh.
Is that Cody?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, Householder bobbled the kick, but he picks it up. Takes it back to the 15. 6:02 to go here. So the Raiders back on offense. Try to get this score back. Oh, that special teams play was costly.
First and 10 for the 16.
So this time Brookville's going to bring 3 wideouts to the bottom of your screen. Krug's going to set up to the right. Here's the snap from Anzinger. Going to hand off to Krug. Krug hits the hole hard. He's going to pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Time winds under 6 minutes to go. Colgan gets the play from the sideline. They stay in this bunch formation down here at the bottom. Like Shaq said, Brookville has moved the ball well tonight. Unfortunately, all Sport Allegany has to do is hand it off, and they usually score. And there's a high throw intended for Freeman. That's going to fall incomplete. Clock will stop at 5:20 to go.
That would have been interesting.
Yeah.
If he could have caught that.
Yeah, Colgan gets that ball on the numbers, and with him ahead of steam, I'm not sure anybody's catching him.
Be a nice area in the field to hit a fox.
What did the fox say?
I wish I could remember how that song went. I'd answer your question. But I don't remember that song, how it went.
I don't think there was anything to it besides a bunch of beeping and clicking, yeah.
Oh.
Colgan trying to escape danger, but he's going to lose about 3, and that's going to bring up a 4th down, and that's going to bring on the punt team for Brookville. So not the drive Brookville wanted to get back in this, so they're going to hand the ball right back over to this high-powered Port Allegany offense.
I don't like to second guess coaches because I know I get my share, but why is 31 back there returning punts? Shaq.
I don't know. It's a good question.
In a game where you're up like this.
Yeah.
That's going to hit and land, take a Raider bounce. It's going to bounce down to about the 43-yard line.
Well, I mean, this is the time. He plays both sides of the football. Here's a chance for him to go over, get a glass of Gatorade, catch his breath, tie his shoes, and you got him out there fielding punts with guys that are trying to make tape. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you're in second round of the playoffs, you need a spark, absolutely. But first week of October,
we saw it. We saw it against Keystone too. You know, when they were up, they left those guys in there. I don't know. I just feel like it's not one game.
Oh, Phil Hart takes a snap, and he about immediately gets ran over.
Is that Raj? No, that's 59. Who's 59?
Cameron McMahon. No relation to Ed or Vince. Brockway leads Bradford 53-6. That's in the 4th quarter. Cameron County 26-0 over Otto Eldred. We'll see them in a couple weeks. 4th quarter action. St. Mary's gets on the board against Central Clarion 21-6. They're down. Bliss takes the handoff, and he takes a couple of good shots there. Not before he gets about 6 on the play.
What did you say the score was of the auto game?
Otto Eldred, Cameron County,
Yeah.
26-0 Cameron County. Central Clarion, 21-6 over St. Mary's. Clearfield, Bald Eagles, 6-6 in the 4th quarter.
County's better than I thought.
Smethport,
Cameron County.
Smethport 44-14 over Coudersport. Still no updates on those. Those are all the same. Oh, no. Chad, you remember when you said you were getting 58 points in the Buckdale game?
Yes.
Still not enough.
What?
Oh, ball's on the ground. Going to be recovered by Wilfong right at the original line of scrimmage. Keystone. This is a final. 70-6 over our Bucktail.
70-6?
Yep. So your 58 points wouldn't have covered. Alley, that's in the 3rd quarter.
It's like Owen's not eating lunch next week.
Well, that's the harshness of sports betting.
Oh, they had a chance to light him up there, and we may have taken the worst of it.
Oh, no.
Calgren. Oh, no, he's holding something. No.
That's not Calgren. That's
Isn't
Porter.
that 2?
That's Porter.
Is that Porter?
Yeah.
Is he holding his left arm?
I think it's a finger.
Yeah, it looks like maybe he has a dislocated finger.
Just pop it in.
Finger. It's definitely a little bit of pain down there.
Yeah. I don't know if he would agree with your lack of empathy right now, Shaq. And I bet his mom wouldn't either.
They hand off to Bliss. Bliss gets to the outside. He's going to be brought down just short of the sticks. Tackled at about the 38-yard line. Bring up a 2nd down and 2.
Hopefully it's a finger, not a shoulder out. Starting to think maybe it's a shoulder. Oh, maybe not.
It just looked like the way he was holding his hand that his finger was like not where it should be.
That's what I thought. It must be his hand now.
Phil Hart, he's going to go under center. He's going to drop back. He's going to be chased. He's going to put it up. Oh,
Look
boy,
at this
oh,
ball.
boy.
I mean, this is a single A football team with a 145-pound quarterback that has arguably one of the better running backs in the state, and he's just throwing dots all over the place.
And Phil Hart finds Liam Hoover in the end zone. That's going to make your score 40-14 with 1:36 left here in the third quarter. And it's been all Port Allegany here in the second half.
You know, you lose one of the young brothers on the line, and they look just as dangerous, if not more so, on the offensive side of the football.
I'm going to wait till I see the referees say it's good. Ben yelled at me last time. 41-14 is your score. The extra point is good. 1:36 left here in the third quarter. And, there's been a lot of good tonight.
Yeah.
And this. Let's not be crazy. This Port Allegany team's good.
Well, they're fourth in the state for a reason.
Right.
You know, it's just.
And we've done some good things. We just don't match up on defense with this kind of firepower. The quarterback he's been lights out. Bliss has been as advertised, and I think the guy that maybe doesn't get talked about enough is Valou, excuse me. He's ran the ball extremely well tonight. And this Wilfong, just great job getting open, finding spots in the zone, and Phil Hart is right on the money with just about every throw he makes.
Yeah, I think it's obviously he was a freshman a year ago. He's come into his own. I would say that with I don't know what you're going to do. He's got a pile of weapons, and you got 31. If you want to try and sack the box, good luck to you.
Taken by the up man. That's number 18, Weston McKinney. Short return. Brookville is going to take over at the 37-yard line. We got 1:30 left to go here in the third quarter. And,
Well, Rick, have you figured it out yet? What year and who were?
I want to say Seth Ray and Tyler Park.
No, not all conference quarterbacks. No.
Ooh. I know I've guessed a lot. Is Stephen Kennedy one of them?
No.
No?
You guys are too old.
It's more recent.
Yeah. 2018.
Was a Heskey.
Oh, Kathen Krug.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Krug played 2.5 games that year and threw for 930 yards. And 14 touchdowns.
900 yards in 2.5 games.
Yep, because he got hurt in the Brockville game.
I remember, yeah.
And Kev came in that year and threw for 2,103 yards.
Those stats sound like they're from Tecmo Bowl on easy mode.
Yep. They were.
Jeez. Crazy. Well.
And he threw for 8,000 some yards on, and he was hurt 2 years. He had a whole equivalent of a season.
Yeah. He literally played three seasons out of 4.
Timeout Brookville here. And it's about time for Brookville to put the pedal to the metal. Speaking of metal, Mac Metal Sales Incorporated. Their mission is to be a leading metal manufacturer in the steel industry by investing in those closest, employees and customers. They aim to build lifelong partnerships while impacting the community. We're thankful that they're part of our community, and thank Billy Blake and everybody over there at Mac Metals too, that they're one of our great sponsors, and we're glad to have them on board.
Well, there's definitely, I know we have a whole quarter or so to go, but there's definitely a lot of positives they could take in.
I'm with you there. I mean, they got another tough task next week.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
DuBois is, well, you're moving up how many classes? I mean, DuBois is a really big school district,
but I think you just need to, show up, and for the first half, these guys played pretty darn good.
Yeah.
And it's just, when you got a running back like Bliss, it's just.
Colgan takes a snap, and he's going to keep, and he gets to the corner there, and he gets blasted out of bounds along the sideline. Hops up. He is going to have the first down, though, so good run by Colgan. And they're going to spot this right at midfield. So nice little play there on first down by the Raiders, and
he got plopped.
He did get plopped. He was horizontal as he flew through the air.
Wonder how close he was to the track.
There was an outside chance he was going to land in the French fry fryer. He got drilled. Colgan gets the play from the sideline. Krug in the backfield, waiting for the snap for Manzinger. And we got a whistle. And Brookville's going to take a timeout. So we'll take a timeout also here. Let's hear from one of our sponsors. We'll be back to bring the conclusion to the third quarter. Port Allegany leads 41-14. You're watching Brookville Raider football on Blue Nation Network.
If you're looking for a bigger house,
I know someone. Or if you need to downsize, I know someone.
Maybe you want to move to the country.
I know someone. Or maybe you want to move in town. I know someone.
I'm Heather Castellan, now with eXp Realty. Whatever your real estate needs are, I have you covered. You can check out all of the area's listings at exprealty.com or call me at 715-4103.
I know someone.
We're back, Rip.
All right. Welcome back, guys. Third quarter action.
Oh, we lost it.
Yeah, there's a.
Give it to
Colgan
us.
took the
We
snap.
caught it. We kept it.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but I don't know how he did that. But
Big loss, though, on first down is that's going to bring up about a second down and 17. Is Colgan just couldn't handle the snap cleanly.
That's a killer to take a timeout. And then
Yeah. Yeah, not exactly the way you draw it up.
Well, I certainly hope that he didn't draw that up in a huddle like that.
Yeah. When you catch the ball, let it hit your hands and drop. Trips to the top of the screen.
Oh, yeah, it's Colgan again.
Yeah, Calgren wide open, but
didn't have much time to throw.
Number 60 postal weight applies some pressure as Colgan steps up into the pocket. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, so no sack on that, and it looks like Brookville's going to be happy to let time run out here in the third quarter. As we're going to take this into the fourth.
Okay.
As Port Allegany is going to take a 41-14 lead into that final stanza. As we keep trucking along.
You want to take a commercial?
Yeah, let's take one. We'll be right back.
Hey, headlines. Have you heard the news? Blue Nation Network's got something for you. Serving the community, it's a dream come true. With sports and news all shining like dew. From the local teams to the big game day, we capture every moment in every way. Cheering for our heroes, wearing blue with pride. Blue Nation Network, come take a ride. Watch us today, and you'll surely say, Blue Nation Network is where our athletes play. Together we'll cheer.
Would you want to do that?
I'll play, yeah.
All right. What time is somebody in Pinecrest usually?
I don't know. I got a feeling they're probably there 7 or 8 o'clock.
All right, I'll get up and call and see what works, and then I'll send a text.
All right.
So make sure you're checking your phone because you're not always real good.
I know.
We're back.
All right, welcome back, guys. Start of the fourth quarter here. Brookville has the ball, but I got a third and about 20. Colgan drops straight
There
back,
it
looking
is.
to throw. He's got Freeman. Oh, my, what a catch. Freeman stays in bounds.
Oh, my gosh. Holy.
Touchdown. Poor Allegany player arguing that he stepped out, but I'm not so sure he did step out. Boy, he walked a tightrope down there.
Baby.
I don't know about that. I don't know what was better, the throw or the catch.
Yeah. So 41-20 is your score now with 11:50 left to go. And Moraz on to attempt the extra point. So nice throw and catch there as Colgan hits a home run on that one. And Freeman comes down with an acrobatic sideline grab. There's the snap to Colgan. He gets it down. It's up. And it's good. 41-21, Port Allegany with 11:50 left to go. And it's getting that time of the year where teams are starting to think about taking home some hardware. And speaking of hardware, Ace Hardware. At Ace Hardware, their friendly and knowledgeable staff are always ready to help you find exactly what you need. From paint and tools to automotive supplies and more, they carry a wide range of trusted home and hardware products. No matter the project, Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks.
All right, so we're going onside this time?
Surprise onside, as Bill Cowher would say.
Just make sure we tackle the ball carrier.
Yeah, let's not forget about that.
That is an intricate part of the play.
I honestly think they got caught up looking at the bounce.
Yeah, and didn't notice Nick Wilfong with his
in his 4.3 speed. Yeah.
Give me that rock. Note to self, find Nick Wilfong.
I think I'd squib it.
I'd probably
Instead
maybe
of
try and
outside.
stay away from Mr. Wilfong. Let him sit this one out.
Kick a rocket right off 55's face mask.
Yes.
Let it bounce back to you. Moraz runs up. Here's the kick. And it's a line driver. And that's going to be scooped up by Velo. And Velo with a head of steam out over the 20. And ball's on the ground. And it's going to be Brookville football, I believe.
Yeah.
And it is. Oh, things just got interesting.
A lot of taillights returning back to Hickory Grove parking lot as they see the possession arrow flip back to the Brookville Raiders.
So Brookville set up inside the 30-yard line after the fumble by Valou. Skip the Mavlou.
Cordon bleu.
To brush up on my French Canadian.
Porter's back in there, so that's a good sign.
I didn't realize how close Port Allegany was to the Canadian Porter.
They're just a Canadian geese pitch away, I think.
There's a snap. They hand off to Krug. Krug with a little seam, and he gets down to about the 20. He's going to be close, and he should have enough for a first down here. And they are going to move the chain. No, they're not. They're going to mark him about a half yard shy. 2nd and 1 coming up. Colgan hands off to Krug. Krug finds another seam up the middle, chugs along, gets inside the 15 down to about the 14-yard line. So that'll be 1st and 10 Raiders at the Port Allegany 14. Just under 11 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. Brookville down 3 scores. Bunch formation down here at the bottom. Go right back to Krug. Krug looking for some room, and he gets down to about the 10, call it the 11. 2nd down and 6. They can get a first down inside the 5. Time ticking away.
Where are we at there, time-wise?
10:16 to go.
Tick, 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 as Chris Berman would say.
Krug lined up to Colgan's left. Bunch formation at the bottom. And this time Colgan's going to throw. He was looking for that slant, but blocking up front just was not there. And that's
I'll tell you the other thing. Julian Cable, the corner on the other side, sniffed that. And he sat right in that slot that Colgan wanted to fire that slant to, took it away from him, and he had to pull it back down. Otherwise, that's going back the other way. Well spaced by the Port Allegany Gator defense.
Yep. Good call, Chad. All right, big player for the Raiders. Colgan comes
Nice
up.
ball.
Oh, wow.
That's a great play.
It was a good play because he had Freeman.
Liam Hover.
Man, big 4th down coming up here. Hover caught the touchdown earlier from Phil Hart, and this is a big 4th down play.
This is doable here if you get in. This is very doable. Oh, snap it. Snap it. What are you waiting for?
Oh. Pass falls incomplete. Intended for Freeman in the back of the end zone, and Port Allegany is going to take over. So big opportunity for the Raiders there, but they couldn't capitalize. 9:08 left on the clock. Your score, Port Allegany 41, Brookville 21.
Actually, I think that was Porter.
Was that Porter in the back?
I do, yeah.
Okay. Oh, he's back from his little finger thing.
Yeah, all they had to do is pop it back in.
That's it.
Yep.
They go to Bliss. Bliss is going to be bottled up here at about the 15-yard line. Short gain, about maybe half a yard. Bring up 2nd and 10.
No gain, 10-10.
We'll be back here at the Wigwam next week. Beavers coming in town.
Senior night.
A lot of big stuff going on.
And if you're on the fence as to whether it's a game to come watch, there's a hold. There we go. Good call.
Oh, my.
What the? He just has an absolute cannon.
Yep. Phil Hart just lays one out for number 5, Chase Boyd.
That was 45 yards on the run.
And we got a flag back here. Should be a hold. So everybody's kind of matriculating back towards the flag. So this is coming back. But what an impressive throw by Phil Hart to hit Boyd on the run. Just crazy.
I did not expect to come out of here tonight feeling like the most impressive quarterback I've seen yet in District 9 plays for Port Allegany.
Yeah.
No offense.
I'm with you there, Chad. I didn't
to anybody there.
When I saw he was a sophomore, I thought he was just there to stand and hand the ball off.
And I watched their playoff run last year, and for the most part, I mean, he had 2 studs. I can't remember who the other back opposite Bliss was. I don't think it was Valu. I think it was somebody else. But anyway, it doesn't matter. He more or less was that guy. But when he had to throw it, he showed flashes. I mean, he had it. But this is just completely different. He just looks completely different. He's an absolute threat.
So 2nd down and 20 after the hold. And they give this to Bliss, and Bliss is looking for some room. He breaks a couple tackles, but he does get out over the 20 out to the 22, so he gets a lot of that yardage back from the penalty, but that is going to bring up 3rd down and 5.
So Rhodes, being my spotter, says this kid's name was Tristan Kaiser, and he's right. I remember that now. And he got dinged up in late last year, and I believe it just became a one-man show with Bliss, which I know there's not any sympathy for the from the opponents because you got 2 studs and you lose one. But I guess he's injured again now this year.
Yeah, he's on the roster, number 15.
Not pressured by Turner.
Yeah.
Batted the ball down.
And second time Turner's been in the backfield wreaking some havoc. So big 4th down, and we'll see if that brings on the punt team here for Port Allegany.
Wasn't it? Did we play Port last year here?
Yes.
Yeah. So, and I don't know whether Bliss was injured or if they were just giving him a night off, but do you remember how Kaiser was the most impressive kid on the field that last year?
Yeah.
He was very darty.
I wasn't here for that game. That might have been when we went on vacation and I missed that week because I didn't see the Port Allegany game.
You sure that wasn't the mishap in South Carolina?
Well, we didn't want to bring that up.
Yeah. I mean, that was it. I mean, you did nothing wrong.
Boy, that was a laser. Yeah. Kelgren ducks out of the way. You didn't want to get stuck in his face mask as it rolls back inside the 30 to about the 27 on the line drive kick by Port Allegany. So Brookville is going to have the ball here with 7:28 left, down 3 scores. And see if they can capitalize on a couple big throws here by Colgan.
Yeah, Kaiser's on crutches, so I'm not sure if that's well, no, he wouldn't have been on crutches from last year's injury. I didn't know if it was a surgery or not, but that's too bad that hopefully he's back for playoffs. He's a nice football player.
Colgan looking. It's going to be low, intended for Freeman. Pass defended there by number 8, Nick Wilfong, who's had a big night for Port Allegany. His clock's going to stop with 7:22 left.
Oh.
So something I noticed on Trent, when he rolls left and right, obviously he's a little bit better rolling to his right side. But these pocket passes that he's missing, these last 2, it's almost as if his last steps, he's fading away. He's not stepping into anything and obviously causing.
I think it has to do with when he's rolling out. He feels like he's running away from people, so he's going forward. You know what I'm saying? And in the pocket, he feels like people are coming to him.
Krug, head of steam, gets out over the 40 to the 47. So big run, and that'll be a 1st down for the Raiders.
But you're right. He has like antsy feet in the pocket.
The Brockway game is went final. They beat Bradford 61-6. Clarion St. Mary's is final. Clarion 21-6 over St. Mary's. Clearfield takes the lead on Bald Eagle. They're up 12-6. That's in the 4th quarter. Colgan takes the snap. He throws downfield. He's got a guy.
Get a block.
Still
Get a block.
Come on, get in there, Dante. Come on.
Dante Mori is going to take this in.
Yes!
For the Raider touchdown.
Hey, don't turn this off yet, folks.
What a
What? Oh, no.
Oh,
It
boy.
was
Oh, boy.
all a fever dream.
He's going to be so mad. That would have been his first one of the year.
So holding call on the Raiders, and
Who
that's
was it
going to
on?
bring this back.
Who was it on?
I didn't hear.
Who? 75? Who was the hold on? It's probably best they didn't announce it. Dante might be waiting in his locker.
Dude, seriously.
They've been trying to get him one for a couple of weeks now, and it's just.
So after the holding call, it's going to bring up a first down and 20. 6:32 left on the clock. Colgan looking to throw again. And,
Gabe Hanna.
he had Gabe Hanna wide open right in and out of the hands.
Incomplete.
Trent has taken some major
Yep.
steps forward.
Those were two really good throws
Yes, they
right
were.
He is so much better than he was his first 2 games.
Well,
like it's just
But it's you can even dial it, drill it down more. If you look at the film and you watch his feet, when he moves backwards, he's in trouble. When he steps into it, he is night and day different.
Amen.
I mean, you could say that about a lot of people, but his is just.
they're bracketing
Well, it's
Freeman now.
Colgan on the run. Yeah. Kind of overshoots Freeman there. Well, it's like we talk about at baseball practice all the time. Usually when you make a bad throw, it's because you get out of your legs.
Yeah.
And if you don't stay in your legs, you're either going to sail it or you're going to bury it in the dirt. So you got to stay in your legs and keep your head up. And like you said, when he's drifting back and he's not stepping into the throw, it's a whole different thing. And it's like that for it doesn't matter what sport it is that you're throwing, you got to stay in your legs.
And no quarterback likes to have guys falling around their feet and their knees. That's goes without saying. But in a couple of these throws, he's had time and they've created a pocket. And the tackles have played really well tonight.
Yep. And that's going to bring up 4th down on the sack for Port Allegany.
The majority of the issues have not come from the DNs. It's been up the gut. And Port has checked out of a lot of their blitzes. They've shown, and I think early on, Bliss came on a handful and they did a couple twists. But for the most part, I think he's been pretty clean tonight.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. I guess we're not potting. I was going to say, Chad, there you go again. They're playing Bliss at safety now.
Go back here and play center field, looking for the long throw. Colgan got some time, steps up, makes a throw, and that's going to be incomplete. Well,
Nice
I think it was incomplete. I don't know if anybody
They
made
did
a call.
it. They called it.
Okay. So Port Allegany is going to take over in Brookville territory here. We got just under 5.5 minutes left to go in the football game. Port Allegany leads by 3 scores here, and got to give Brookville a lot of credit. I thought they did some good stuff tonight, like we talked about, and hopefully it serves them well down the road. I think that the one thing that they really need to focus on is when they do score is not and I mean, this kind of goes without saying. You don't want to give up a big play 5 seconds later after you score.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just football. And it's something that we've just, I don't want to say we because I have nothing to do with it, but you know what I mean.
Right.
That Brookville, they've shot themselves in the foot all year, not just this game, but it's in different games where they scored and immediately right after that there's a 70-yard run or a 60-yard run, and it just takes all the momentum out of everything you're doing. And so
it's completely unreal though how often it has happened.
Yeah, it's crazy. But the focus level has to go way up after those scores and dig a little bit deeper. And
yeah, I don't know what the common denominator is in that. If it's something that if you've watched more than a weekend of football, be it Saturday or Sunday, everybody knows what a quick change is, right? So you get a turnover and you immediately want to take a shot.
Yeah.
it's almost along those same lines where it's a personnel change, and I don't know if it, like you said, if it's a lack of focus or if you've got different guys. I don't know what it is, but there's got to be something there that
we're trying to play defense.
Oh man, Phil Hart hits Valot, and Valot is just going to take this in on a just what can you say? Just a really nice run.
Ran 65 yards to cover 35.
Yeah, and
I really think we're trying to play defense without actually having true linebackers as part of the is part. You know, like
so that touchdown
linebackers are so important.
That touchdown pass to Valou is going to make it 47-21. Jared Parliament Funkadelic on to attempt the extra point. Make this 48-21. There's a snap, gets it down, it's up, and it is good. So 48-21 is your score with 4:30 left. And going back to the check, could it be that you get down and you score and you take a deep breath and you relax and you come back out and you're like, all right, we're back in this, and then all of a sudden you relax too much and you let your guard down a little bit? And
well, it's one of those things that drives coaches crazy trying to figure it out. But I just feel like, like learning the linebacker position is not an easy thing. And when you got guys trying to learn it that haven't been playing it for years on end, it can be difficult. But the one thing I will say about tonight is like the 20-some points that we have scored has been legit. You know what I'm saying? It's not like – so that's a positive. I mean, I think you definitely got to take that aspect of it.
Not only do we put up 21, but there was probably at least 2 to 3 other times that we were deep and came away with nothing.
Yeah.
So we moved the ball fairly well all night. Ball's picked up by Phillips. Phillips is going to be dropped there at about the 42-yard line.
Be nice to get another one in here. Be curious to see. Port Allegany's bringing their subs in. Let's just punch one in for.
Brookville is going to bring in a new back, number 10, Isaac Burns.
Third degree.
They hand off to Burns. Burns works his way forward there for about 7.
Yeah.
Far side. Brookville with a big junior high football win last night over Red Bank.
Oh, nice.
I think it was 48-8, right? Yes.
Sounds about right, yeah. Tell you, a couple of nice shining spots in that junior high team that I noticed is Cole Mitchell is going to be a nice running back.
Yep.
Very shifty, tough. He reminds me a little bit of Bliss. He does not shy away from contact.
The clock should be running. They're winding it.
Well, Burns finds a little bit of running room. So that's nifty little move there to get outside as Burns is going to take this down in Port Allegany territory down to about the 40-yard line. So nice run there by Isaac Burns, number 10. Burns is a sophomore, so doesn't hurt to get him a little work here. Give Sammy a little breather. Sammy had a great night tonight running the football. Couple touchdowns.
Did Sammy, after he got dinged up there, he obviously came back to the game, right?
Yes, he was in.
So all hands on deck. We don't have anybody check out.
Nope. As a matter of fact, after he got dinged, he made that big hit on that
that's
pass
right.
catch.
Yeah. Down inside the 5.
Timeout, Brookville. 3:35 left to go.
Putting our backups in is what we're doing.
All right, we're back after the timeout, and
You know, enough guys in the line. That tackle was way back.
Burns with another run up the middle, gets a couple yards. New quarterback in the game for Brookville. That's Colton Hanna.
Into second name.
Number 20, Andrew Baslak, checks into the football game. Hannah, Baslak, and Sire down here at the bottom of your screen. Burns and Hannah in the backfield. Hannah at quarterback, Burns at running back. Oh, high snap. That's going to get over. That gets over Hannah's head, and it's going to be recovered by number 65. That's Bryce Fezenden with 2:45 left. Port Allegany is going to get the ball inside Raider territory.
Any baseball on tonight, Ribeye, or does everything start tomorrow?
Tomorrow. A couple late football games on. San Jose State, New Mexico at 10, and West Virginia, BYU at 10:30.
Wow, West Virginia, BYU. Yeah.
And some of us have some interest in the Delaware Western Kentucky game.
Those people should probably have an intervention.
I think sometimes they should.
Yeah, maybe with some close relatives, a couple friends.
On what other planet would you be sitting there hoping that Delaware gets the ball back and scores against Western Kentucky?
Yeah. You may want to reevaluate things if you're truly leaning on your Verizon plan to let you know how that game turns out.
Well, Delaware is going to get the ball back, if you were wondering at home, down 3.
But then you have guys that are waiting until 2:58 in the Ukraine to watch a ping pong game, too.
Sure.
So.
Good job there by the Raider defense, coming up with a big stop. That was number 12 for Port Allegany, Lane Gay.
Also 3, second, 13.
Number 20 is the new quarterback, Valen McFall for Port Allegany.
There's going to foul the play. Reset the clock. 25 seconds.
So
somebody couldn't count.
Port Allegany running out of an eye here.
11's a high number.
Well, there's a fumble. That's going to score
happen?
Right into the hands of Cody Householder. And Householder, he's going to look into the outside. He's got one guy to beat.
He's going to score.
He's down to the 10. He's going to be drugged down at the 5. So Cody Householder is going to set up the Raiders first and 10. First and goal at the 5-yard line after picking up a fumble.
How did that happen?
I don't
the
know.
quarterback go to get out of the pocket and it kicked off his foot?
I think
Yeah.
it did kick off his foot when he bent over to pick it up.
Okay.
And it squirted right out the householder there at second base, and he tried to run her home.
That looked like a Scooby-Doo skit.
Brookville got all kinds of guys running on and off. Hannah at quarterback. Now Burns is going to slide over to his right. Hannah takes a snap. He's going to hand off to Burns. Burns fights forward, gets down to about the 6. Maybe a gain of about 1, we'll call it. Got number 21, Lawson Gert, up there at the top of your screen. One of my favorite names ever.
He's back next year, too. Really.
Number 18, Western McKinney. They hand off.
Hannah.
Oh, Hannah is going to keep. He's going to take this in. So 48-27 your score with a $1:23 left as these younger guys get a touchdown drive that's set up by the householder fumble recovery. And we're going to be we're getting ready for DuBois next Friday night here at the Wigwam. See if the Raiders can dam up the Beavers.
I like it. If you have not seen
Moraz's kick is good.
The winger kid from DuBois, quarterback.
Saw him a couple of years ago, actually.
Tune in or make your way to the stadium because he's a fun athlete to watch, but he's a better kid. Coached against him, watched him play. It's his senior year. Dedicated to the weight room, good grades, yes sir, no sir type of kid. He's going to be a handful to stop next week. He's got a pile of weapons.
Oh, absolutely. And he is built like a brick, you know what?
Yeah, he's a fire hydrant. I said 2 years ago, or no, last year when we were over there, I said if you didn't know any better and you just walked into the stadium pregame and you looked down on the field, you'd say, boy, that guard, he's throwing the football really far. Because he is just...
Yeah, he's a house.
He's all business.
Yeah. Moraz set the kick here. His time's starting to wind down, and hope a lot of you got to make it out to the game tonight for homecoming. It was number 23, Jordan Sarvey on the tackle for Brookville. 1:14 left to go. Be sure you come out next week, guys, and watch the Raiders take on the Beavers here at the Wigwam on the campus of beautiful Brookville Area High School. 7 o'clock will be kickoff time. We'll be on the air about 6:40. It'll be senior night, so I'm not sure what the festivities look like that next week, but we'll be bringing you all the senior night festivities plus kickoff and some Raider football. So make sure you tune in, and better yet, if you're in town, just come on out and watch.
Shaq, I just noticed your scorpion tat on your left calf there. Is that courtesy of one of the SCIs across the Commonwealth, or? Oh, I better get out of striking distance. What's the
it's kind of faded,
rationale?
Well, I'm a Scorpio.
Oh, okay, all right.
And then in the claws is the letter C for Krista, my wife, and
Gotcha.
then there's an E and a D hanging off the C.
You need to get that touched up.
I know.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, so it does
old.
have meaning. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were like 18
Nah.
at Rehoboth, and you're like, you know what?
No.
Scorpions are cool.
No.
All right, guys, we got a final here at Brookville. Port Allegany is going to make the trip home victorious, 48-28 over the Raiders. We'll be back next week to bring you more action as the Raiders host the Beavers. For me, Rob Labeni, Chad Weaver, and the coach Scott Park, and our camera guy Ben Fiskus, thanks for tuning in, and be sure to join us next week. And again, thanks to all our sponsors. Thanks for watching Brookville football on Blue Nation Network. Oh, that last 5 minutes there.
Hey, Ben.